Hi, Enjoyer, how are you doing? Oh, hi, Yoni. Hi, Shane. How are you doing, guys? And tomorrow, Abyss, yes, like to Abyss is going to be like, yeah, it's just let me, maybe, you know why? It's going to be the same Spiral Abyss, if I'm not mistaken, yes, in 10 hours. Maybe I will do it offline. You know why? It's not going to be so difficult, but 5.2 Spiral Abyss, yes, they will change it completely, by the way. So, yeah, it's that new Spiral Abyss is going to be crazy as hell. So, yeah, like, let's say maybe 20% difficult than this one. So, just keep that in mind. Also, I want... Alright. So, like, about Spiral Abyss, yes. Maybe I will do it offline. But, you know, like, now they just, like, did, like, you can collect floor. Like, if you finish... Previously, Abyss, like, was finished completely, then you can freely get floor 9s and 10s rewards. So yeah, that's crazy actually. It's easy, you don't need to waste your time, so that's okay. But 5.2 Spoil Abyss, yes, it's going to be crazy because I saw a couple, yeah, let's say lineups, and first chamber is just like insane. It's not difficult, but yeah, it's like 3 waves with different enemies. So yeah, also mostly like Dendro. I don't know why they put then Dendro, because you know why? As you know, guys, next Spiral Abyss. Oh, it's because of maybe Nahida. Yes, maybe because of Nahida. But we'll see. I mean, like, it's a little bit like, you know, anyway, Spiral Abyss is not so difficult if you compare with, let's say it's difficult, but if you compare with Imaginarium Theater, where you need level up characters, you don't want to, and also if you don't have enough characters. So yeah, Imaginarium Theater, I would say a little bit more challenging, you know. But Spiral Abyss is okay. I mean, like, nowadays, you know why? Because like we have like so crazy characters, like super powerful characters. Also, we have some news about, like, let's say not news, I would say it's better like gameplays about Ororon and Chasca. Ororon, by the way, looks pretty good, not gonna lie. I want to get his copy, and maybe I will do that. You know why? Because I need that copy of Ororon, like, and he is going to be pretty okay at Constellation 0. Oh, by the way, you see, like, I got like this one. Most likely you know how to use it. Maybe not. Just a second. I already have 99 something ish like that. Let me just find it, just a second. So yeah, when you collect this, it calls torch or like chart. Just a second, let me find it. Should be right here. Oh yeah, this one. Conch, I'm sorry, my bad. So yeah, oh, like when you collect like enough, you need to approach this dude like right here, and you can get something out of these 3 chests. So yeah, you can like speak him or ignore completely. So yeah, you can open 1 chest a day. Can interact with the object. Wait. Oh yeah, you know why? Because like I already did that. Oh yeah, it's not because of that. Something matter. Yeah, I want to open the chest. So yeah, you need to give him like 1 of this. Oh, 3 of them. So yeah, and you can open 1 of the chests only. So yeah, if you will be lucky enough, you can get some like pretty. It's I don't remember what's that.
Ah, what
So yeah, it's only 1 once a day. So yeah, keep that in mind. Oh, hi MZ, how are you doing, guys? Oh my god. Did the stream just... Yes, yes MZ, just started. Hi Ali, how are you doing? It increases charge attack. Oh yeah, Vortex. Like that give you bow from. Oh yeah, exactly. Like yes, if you like miss that, it's exactly you're right. So you can just get it. About Chasca and Auroron, by the way, guys. I don't know about Chasca, but Auroron looks like pretty promising at Constellation 0. Also, Constellations are not so bad at all. Constellation increase his like personal damage, which is, you know, like I don't think it's like so important for him because he is mostly support. The only problem I see at the moment, it's duration and cooldown. It's only 9-second duration. It's the same thing as like Collei, you know. Let's say Collei is actually not a bad character at all. The only problem with Collei, it's duration of her talents. I mean, like especially her burst. That's a problem. It's only 6 seconds. Plus you can get something out of her constellation if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's not so like yeah. It's can be extended. Yeah, a single. Yeah, you see, like a single burst can be extended this way by 3 seconds. It means like the same duration as Auroron will get, 9 and 15 seconds cooldown, which is, you know, maybe okay. 6 seconds is not so high, and also energy cost by the way, it's also 60. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Anyway, he's going to be good. You know why? Because of Cinder City set. Because you can give him Cinder City set and use him as a supportive character for Dendro, for Electrocharge. And Electrocharge will be increasing in a future version in 5.2. I mean, the transformative reaction damage. They will increase multiplier. So yeah, a lot of stuff actually. Maybe it's because of like Spiral Abyss, because. So yeah, as you know guys, they will increase Spiral Abyss mob's HP. And actually Spiral Up, it's a pretty big numbers. Millions of HP, you know. But we'll see. I don't think Auroron like by himself, I mean alone, can do anything as Spiral Abyss, but he's a great supportive character. We'll see. He can also help Kinich. I hope so at least. I'm so confused hearing about 5.2 banner. I mean, like, I really can't accept it. Why? 5.2 banners is like going to be Chasca alongside Linnea and Neuvillette Zhongli. I mean, yes, if you ask me, it's a little bit a mess, but it is what it is. I mean, like, the most important part is the 4 stars, if you ask me. You know why? Because 4 stars is like 4 stars going to be like Auroron, Heizo, and Auroron is Heizo, and who was the 5th one? Just a second, let me check it real quick. Auroron, Heizo, and I forgot about that. Oh, Dori, if I'm not mistaken. Hey Zishu, Hardun, Zishu. Hey Toto Hardun. Auroron will buff Kinich because of Cinder. Yes. MZ, you're right. I mean, like, let's say he also can buff electrocharge reactions. You know why? Because mostly, I think so, you can play with Auroron out of Elemental Mastery. In this case, electrocharge also can be buffed. Also, if you saw the videos and footages, like, he plays something like in the middle of the, like, let's say something, or like when he casts his burst, he plays some like device or something which like continuously do electro damage and apply electro. And also it's a multi-target. It's not like Fischl, which is crazy actually. It's kinda, I would say, Cookie Shinobu, but with damage potential, you know. Cookie Shinobu is mostly healer and can be like immortal with Constellation 6, but like Auroron is mostly like at Constellation 0, he is mostly a supportive character who can apply electro, and with higher constellations can do some damage. Also, if I'm not mistaken, with Constellation 6 he can like give some buff to a teammate. So yeah, overall not a bad character, not gonna lie. And yes, I want him MZ only because of like Kinich, and I'll hate him only because of that. Heizo, Fischl, oh yeah, Heizo, Fischl, Auroron. You're right, Fischl. You're right. That was Fischl, last one. And it's actually, you know, like if you ask me about Fischl, I don't think they will put Fischl, but we'll see. Maybe Fischl. Because, you know, like it's like kinda Heizu and like Ororon and Fischl are not completely the same characters, but they do pretty similarly the same job. I mean, like they are off-field. Fischl is great for aggravate, especially for some characters, but she's one of the best, like, yeah, off-field DPS character, maybe 4-star. So I don't think they will put actually Ororon with Fischl, but we'll see. You know why? Because, like, yeah, it's kinda not so great. Maybe another Hydro. I would say they should put another Hydro. It's going to be like Ororon, Heizu and Hydro. I don't know which one, but Hydro. You know why? Because Ororon plays, like, his talents, if you like saw of the, like, if you check all of the descriptions, says that electrocharge reaction increased. It means you need some Hydro, but there's no Hydro overall. So yeah, it's a little bit like confusing. It's, yeah, suspicious if you ask me. So yeah, I don't think Fischl is the way. They will put some Hydro, not Fischl. But it's me. We'll see though. Oh, I'm Itachi, bro. Okay, Itachi, how are you then? Maybe Chasca. I already have Zhongli and don't want Lini or Neuvillette. If, like, you know what, like MZ, if you ask me about, like, you don't want Neuvillette because of you have it, or you have Mualani because of that. If you have Mualani, yes, you can skip. If you have Furina, you also, like, potentially can skip Neuvillette, because you know what, you can use the team, like, as you remember, guys, I told you that Xilonen and Furina, it's a base. But instead of like adding some DPS character, you can also add only supportive character to this team. Let's try it, by the way. So yeah, let's go Spile Abyss and do something like Xilonen, Furina, Dia and Kazuha, something like that, you know, for the first half, and you will see the damage output should be just enough. The team like this. Furina, Dia. Dia is supportive character, as you know. She is on a deep for me, which is like for this team is not ideal, because it's better to use Flower of Paradise Lost or Kill the Dream, something like that. And Kazuha, which can swill. You can use Sucrose, by the way, instead of Kazuha. It's also like acceptable. If you want me to, I can go Sucrose. $55 PD, 50. Oh my god, the missing animal bow is finally getting around. The missing animal bow? Oh yeah, maybe. I have Lini's weapon. I'm thinking pulling for him. About that, Itachi, why not? If you like Lini, but I would suggest you to test him. You know why? I personally don't like Lini. Like, not because of like he is a bow or something. I will explain my point. Lini is good, like, even though he is a charge attacker, like, he is good compared to the other charge attackers we have, like Ganyu, you know. But in case of charge attacking, yeah, he has like pretty good and powerful skill and burst. Not gonna lie. He also plays out of pyro-like characters. So yeah, the more pyro characters you have in your team, the better his damage. Which is okay. But that's a little bit maybe a problem, but you can skip them. I mean, you can go with a team like Sucrose, Lini, Bennett, and Furina. Actually, it's not a bad team at all. Or maybe like, let's say you can go Sucrose with Prototype Amber, which increase like some, like, which give you additional healing. You know, something like that. It's not a bad team at all. Or you can go Xilonen if you have, like Xilonen, Kazuha, Lini, and Bennett. That's going to be a crazy team, by the way. So yeah, not gonna, or like instead of like Kazuha is Sucrose, of course, because Sucrose can heal as well a little bit, which can increase like your chances to get 300 funfi stack. I mean, like if you use Prototype Amber, of course. So yeah, not a bad team, not a bad character, but yeah, I personally don't like Lini so much. Even though he's powerful, because, you know, like if you compare with Arlecchino is way better, more comfortable to play. Yes, maybe in a monopyro team she's not so great, because Lini just like let's say he designed to do more damage in monopyro teams. But okay, I wish you best of luck. If you like Lini, if you have the like weapon, why not? Like, go for him. I will be similar to... Yeah, will be similar to mualani. Yes, maybe. Try Shanling, Kazuha, Xilonen, Furina. Let me try this one first, and yes, I will try Shanling, Kazuha. No problem, MC. So yeah, let me try this support. Oh, you mean like instead of like... Ah, okay, you're right. Let me go like instead of like Dia, go Shanling. Yeah, okay, it's the same actually archetype, so yeah, the same characters. Shanling is crazy actually. That's why I want to use Dia, you know why? So yeah, like and keep that in mind. If you can like increase also like let's say particle generation if you go for Favonius. Or Favonius, you can go like double Favonius actually. You can go with one Favonius on your Xilonen, which I wouldn't suggest you actually, and you can go Favonius on Furina, which is not bad. Actually, Favonius on Furina is better decision if you ask me. And Kazuha, right? I can go Sucrose, by the way, if you don't have Kazuha. Sucrose will do the same. Actually, Sucrose can be do better because she is instead of like because of melt. I'm sorry, because of Vape, Sucrose can do better, especially Constellation 6 Sucrose. One thing Genshin devs should add is character showcase with animation just like... Oh yeah, actually yes, I agree with you, Ali, because that's part of the game in Wuthering Way. I like it a lot. Yes, it's like only 3 different animations, but it's cool. Yeah, you can just click the difference button and you get like exact animation. It's not like you wait for something. Yeah, it like Genshin has it, but you need to wait. Yeah, and you don't know, it's a little bit random. So yeah, WoW has it. Yeah. Hi Lucia, how are you doing? No, I had an operation today. What? Operation? What happened, Lucia? Oh, hi Rafat, how are you doing? I hope Neuvillette doesn't come in 5. No, Neuvillette is in 5.2, unfortunately. I have spent all my points on Xilonen and banner. Now I'm saving for mavuika. So if Neuvillette come in 5.2, I can pull them. I mean, like, you can try at least. You know why? Why I like Genshin and Pack, Rafat, if you ask me? Because if you spend some... Like, and why I don't like the Chronicle Wish, you know, like Chronicle, the trash Chronicle Wish we have. Because like when you spend your Primogems on like premium banner, it's not wasting at all. Yes, you just like building your PT. That's why it's okay. You can try this like as much as you can on like, let's say, you know why? Because on mavuikas, like in a 5.2, by the way, we are going to get map expansion, which means additional Primogems, you know? So yeah, we will most likely, we're going to get more Primogems in a 5.2 than in 5.1. So yeah, because as you know guys, in a 5.2 is like maybe one of the most, like the least, let's say, Primogems we got. It's like about like 65 pulls, something like that. I mean singles, right? In a 5.2, we're going to get about 100, by the way. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, that's why, like, I think you can get enough. But if you like Neuvillette, you know, you can try. If you are on your guaranteed, then yes, better to skip. But if you are on 50-50, why not? You can try your luck. If you like, of course, like, if you like Neuvillette. It's the one Neuvillette, yes. Sign Constellation 1 Neuvillette is crazy actually, you know why? Because Constellation 1 Neuvillette not only gives you resistance to interruption, but also gives you damage. It's because you get additional stack, and in this case, playing with Furina, like when you play Constellation 0 Neuvillette, Furina, since like she's a Hydro, you cannot get third stack of his damage, which is like 160%, which is crazy. But with Constellation 1, you active like you can use second Hydra on your team, which is crazy. Usually, Neuvillette is also such a character which benefits from the different reactions. You can go like he needs like Crystallize reaction, some like Swirl reaction, you know, Dendro Reality reaction, etc. So it's 3. you like do 3 different reactions before using Neuvillette's charge attack, you will get up to 60% more damage, you know. But with Furina, you can do only 2 reactions, not 3 different reactions. I can show you that. So yeah, he's also like not complicated, but you know, like it's like they did it on purpose, and actually I like it. So yeah, so like before using Neuvillette charge attack, it's better to do something. Let's say you first apply Hydro, then use Xilonen, then use Kazuha. In this case, you already done like 2 reactions, which is Crystallize with Hydro, right? And another one is Swirl with Kazuha. And you need third one. You can like cast Shanling's Gobo or something like that. So yeah, that's why, because of Furina, since she is also Hydro, you cannot get proper reaction. But he's crazy. Like yeah, Constellation 1 is just insane. Don't get. Not gonna lie, I would have went for Neuvillette if I didn't have mualani and something for Lini. Oh yeah, if you have mualani, yeah, you can skip Neuvillette, by the way. You know why? It's not because like I don't like gameplay, mualani's gameplay actually, but since she's the same character, I mean like she's a catalyst, she is like a DPS character, she's on fielder, it's like it would be waste in my opinion if you go for Neuvillette. Like just imagine 2 literally the same characters. Yes, a little bit different damage, a little bit different gameplay, and mualani is like she's a Natlan character, which like actually it's not a bad benefit. You know why? Because you can go like different Natlan characters on team, and you will get a Night Soul Blessing, like yeah, which increase her burst, by the way. So yeah, and decrease that cooldown. If you have 3 characters, like if you have 1 character, it's 18 seconds. If you have 2 characters, it's 15 seconds or 12 seconds, I'm sorry. And if you have 3 characters, it's 9 seconds, something like that. So yeah, actually like it's like it's not downside to have mualani, especially Natlan, within Natlan. No, would be went for. Something happened to Lucia, but I don't know, she just right, or he, I'm sorry if I like missed that. So yeah, I said that right, just some operation. It's like most likely like Lucia means like surgery. If so, it's like yeah, I wish you like, you know, like get well, Lucia. I mean, it's most likely surgery, something like that. Get well, Lucia. Oh, hi, Goofy Duck. How are you doing? I'm kind of confused on Lini and Neuvillette. I mean, I don't know which one. Yeah, like Lini, if you ask me, Neuvillette definitely. You know why? Definitely go for Neuvillette, not Lini. I will explain. Because like you can replace Lini with Xianling and Bennett. Always. You can replace Lini with Xianling only if you have like Constellation 4, because you even don't need Bennett. Bennett just give more affixes like buff, you know, healing, etc. But if you have Xilonen, let's say you can use Xilonen and Xianling, you will be alright. So yeah, definitely Neuvillette, definitely. Even if you, let's say, you know, like even though like Xilonen, like let's say if you have Furina, because if you compare these 2 characters, I mean like Lini and Neuvillette is way better, way better. Unless you have mualani, because having the same characters is not a great idea, but it's up to you. I mean, if you let's say mualani is a little bit difficult to play actually. I saw a couple times how like let's say streamers play like use mualani. Yeah, it's not like Neuvillette. Neuvillette is like yeah, it's way comfortable to play. My PT is 60. Well, okay, like it's like PT. I mean, like if you are on guaranteed, actually, it's better to wait.
How many forging commissions?
You know why? It's because I wouldn't suggest you to go for, let's say, like future characters. The only future character which is good, it's Nahida. in a 5.1 seconds phase, you know. So yeah, if you don't have Nahida, Nahida is great character. About Neuvillette, Neuvillette also is good, but you know, like, I know for you guys now it's so difficult to decide which characters to go. So, I feel you guys, because you know, back then we haven't had so many, not gonna lie. Now we have super broken characters, and also like in the 5.3 we're going to get Mavuika, which is, she is definitely going to be pretty broken character. Especially she's a claymore, by the way. I like Neuvillette. Oh, Goku, yeah, kinda like this, you're right. This guy is kinda Goku. I just want to get a PD character, because I want PD to... Oh, you mean like use your 50-50? You know, like you can actually, you know, like let's say if you're on 50-50, you can try your luck on the character you don't want so much. Actually, it's not a bad idea. I usually try to do that. You know why? Let's say my next character, like my next one, it's like 50-50, and I will go for Auroron. I definitely, if Auroron is going to be on Chasca's banner, it's not bad. You know, even if I lose, let's say I can get Dia, it's like some chances to get Dia. I want Dia constellation too, or I can get Chasca. Yeah, I know I don't like the character, but still, it's like going to be a new character. You know. So yeah, like this. Even though Constellation 1 Neuvillette is, it's not a bad idea, but you know, I mentioned that it's better to get new character, even though it's a trash, than like Constellation. Constellation just destroys the game, in my opinion, if you ask me. More characters you have, the more fun is the game. But it's me. Oh, Hydro Pump, yeah, Hydro Pump is the way. I have only one Hydro Pump, it's a Neuvillette, yeah. But like, who is going to... Xianyun. Mavuika next meta? Oh, you know about meta? I don't think so. You know why, MZ? I still think that Nahida is a meta and will remain meta because she's Dendro. And she's support, she can be DPS, she's crazy, she can like read NPC's mind, she can like farm, so yeah, she has a lot of stuff. She also like, you know, her burst, she's a catalyst, that's why you can use her as a healer. She has so many benefits, just incredibly. Yes, maybe in terms of damage, she cannot be like Mavuika, most likely because Mavuika is going to be DPS, but we'll see. The problem is with that DPS, you know what, she's a claymore. So yeah, and if she gets infusion, let's say if Mavuika is going to be played out of her skill and burst, then it's alright. But the characters like, let's say Dia, for example, Dia is a pretty good supportive character. She can deal some damage like when you get more constellations, but she is unfortunately claymore. But when you use her burst, she if you notice that, she doesn't use any claymore. She just using the punch, you know, like Mortal Kombat Jack, something like that, and like yeah, it's like looks pretty good. And like, you know why? The speed, because claymore's characters usually they are low on speed, and you need to use some like additional supportive character to increase that like to increase like speed, which is bad. You know, it means like you lose some spots for like better supportive characters. Like you need to use Xianyun to increase this like attack speed, you know, which is a waste in my opinion. Well, I was guaranteed for Xilonen. Oh, sorry about that, Tanuki. Next one is guaranteed, though. I mean, like, but yeah, getting cookie, getting cheese, like yeah.
Don't tell me I
If you don't like her, of course. I was just one intertwined fate, and I. Oh, that's. Tanuki, it's like it's early or something. Like, did you get her early or like on 70 something or 80 something? What? Stop walking. Okay, Ali. Okay, just a sec. All right. Yes, yeah, I don't want to miss some chats. That's why, Ali. Tanuki save for future. Yeah, Tanuki save. I always lose early for some reason. Actually, you know what, guys? If you ask me about losing early for a character, I would like to lose early every time. Not gonna lie, because just imagine, couple times I lost at. Not couple times, not at 89, just insane. And for Diluc, that was a Diluc is for me is kinda, yeah. All right, let me just do this thing. Okay, Xianling. Like in this case, it's better to increase Xianling's damage, and to do that, you need to cast Xianling's Goba first, then use apply Pyro. Like wait him to apply some Pyro, then use Xilonen skill and burst, then use Furina skill and burst, then do like Kazuha. Actually, it's better to use Kazuha first after Xianling, but yes, it's kind of can be a little bit difficult. So yeah, Xianling and then Kazuha, something like that. Let me just do it.
Let's get down to business.
Bring it! Letting brave names echo! Shower me with praise! Let my name echo! Eat this!
Clouds high. The birds... Finally.
Nice and spicy! Ow!
An unfortunate fall. Wind strike.
Hear the echoes of the valley! You're toast!
Sorry, no energy in my... Let me try again. Let me use my Xilonen on Furina. You know why? Just a second. I got no energy more for my Xianling, unfortunately. And Klee is true Pyro Archon, not mavuika. Klee is the true Pyro Archon. Klee is cute. Or get Nahida if you play. Actually, you know, like Nahida is not bad for Tignari. Actually, Nahida is great for many characters. But yes, maybe you can. By the way, I have Q. Is Benny from Natlan? No, Benny is not from Natlan, if I'm not mistaken. But all right, let me just like.
It's my lucky day.
Let the world collide! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Fallen leaves. Adorn. Finally. The fairy.
Race you! Nice and spicy!
Yeah, it's better to like use Xilonen on Goba, not on like Furina, but it's obvious because yeah, you in this case you can get, if you get proper swirl as well, you can get it like reverse one, which gives you more damage.
Let's get down to business. One more.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Eat this!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud. Finally. You win.
Mama, get them!
You need to hurry up.
Bring it!
Oh, sorry.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Shower me with praise! Let the world collide!
Clouds high. The birds talk.
Letting brave names echo! Yoo-hoo!
Wind strike.
Nice and spicy!
As one with wind and cloud.
Bring it! Let my name echo in song! Hear the echoes of the valley!
I didn't like this team. Let me try Dia instead. Or which place were you in when you pulled 2 5-star? Oh yeah, Vortex, can you show me where on the map you did the highest test with Xilonen in Inazuma? Highest test? In Inazuma? Xilonen test? Can you show me where on the map you did the highest test with Xilonen and Inazuma? Or did I? Just a second. Actually, I forgot about that. Like because you know, like in Inazuma, I haven't done most tests in Inazuma actually. What the character? Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. I see. My bad. Yeah. It's not. Yeah, I see. You mean like this one? Yeah. Just a second. Yeah. My bad. I know. Like yeah. Just a second. This one or this one? Just a second. Yeah. It's that video. Yeah. It's placed like this one. In this, you teleport like to this point. It's near the like Inazuma Fishing Association, and go like straight like this place. Yeah, this one. You mean like, yeah, like, right? So on the map is right here. Let me do like one domain run. Maybe I can be lucky enough. I will switch my team to Dia. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but Shanlink is not so good. Even though, like, yes, it's not like... Oh yeah, you're welcome, Yanni, you're welcome. Actually, it's not a bad test, you know? Vortex, how I can unlock... Enkanamiya. About Enkanamiya, actually, like... If I'm not mistaken, you just need to go like to the yes, it's not visible within like Natlan and all of the map. You need to click like this button, you see, and after that you see Enkanamiya. At the beginning, like you start from this point. So yeah, then you exploring and opening the map, and yes, this whole map like reveals, you know. Also, you need to unlock these points to unlock like some places. So yeah, I would suggest like to do like you need to fly right here to these places. It's going to be an event if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, just teleport. That's it. So it's let's say Enkanamiya is like it's a different dimension, you know, of the Teyvat. So yeah, it's same thing like Chasm Underground, which is like not visible within all of the map. Nilo, I'll hate him. Nilo is good, not gonna lie. Klee main? Have you, like, do you have Klee, Tanuki, by the way? Klee is so cute, actually. See, she's maybe one of the cutest characters in the game. And by the way, you know what about Klee? Klee is the only catalyst in the game who can shatter, and shatter reaction, like damage multiplier, I mean, will be increased in a 5.2. So yeah, she might get some upgrade, I would say, you know, something like more damage, which is cool.
What'd they do this time?
Because usually shatter can do like with claymore characters, with your plunge attack, something like that, you know, but not with catalyst character. But Klee can do that. Oh my.
Let's get it on!
This way!
Yeah! Skyward! Seize the skies! Target acquired!
Why, like, if you use, by the way, if you remember, like, I used Fisher, right? Why Cookie Shinobu is better in this case? Because she is Elemental Mastery, and that's Overload, gives me more damage. In this case, also she apply pretty good Elemental Mastery. That circles she creates, if I'm not mistaken, it's pretty huge. Yeah, you see? It's maybe the same as Xianyun has, you know, with her Pyronado. And also it heals. Actually, maybe I will use Cookie Shinobu instead of Fischl, because Fischl is a little bit specific character, even though he's crazy, but she's a single target, which is a problem. Nilo is beautiful. I'm glad my friend pulled it for me. Oh, for real, that's crazy actually. Yes, Nilo is crazy. And if you remember, guys, by the way, Nilo's story, that story was just insane. Oh, energy recharge without defense. That story when she's dancing. And by the way, I have a video. I made it like recently we got like new outfit for her, you know? So yeah, I made a video recently with like comparison with you. Oh, by the way, have you seen new Zenless Zone Zero? Like the character's name was? Just a second, let me just check it. The character name was Bernice. Have you checked the video? Oh my, that video was just insane. I will do some like, I will cut the video. And I will like, that physics was just insane. Don't get me wrong, guys, but it's like, that's why Zenless Zone Zero, it's like not for, it's game for adults actually. It's not for like, yeah. Just like, yeah, if you have time, just watch that video. Okay, let me create one. Let me try. Let me try Dia instead of Xianyun. I don't know why my Xianyun is not works properly. Perfect Chinese sandwich. Tenacity and just flat HP and you get. Actually, you can use my Dendro with Nilo. But Nahi the best with... yes. Nahi is the best one. Yeah, you're right. You still can use, let's say... By the way, you know which character can be also great for Bloom? It's Collei. Even though she has like low... a little bit low like duration, but if I'm not mistaken, her like Dendro application, it's the second one in the game, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's like it's definitely surpassed Traveler. She definitely surpassed Traveler. I mean applying Dendro. So yeah, let's say Nahida, then it's going to be Collei. The only problem with Collei, the ring is the like field she creates is a little bit small. You know, the only problem is that. So if you want to use, it's not Emily, by the way. Emily is not so great for that. She applies Dendro not so fast, but Collei is. Yao Yao, it's you know, Yao Yao is not so good actually, for if I'm not mistaken. It's because yeah, she needs a field time. You can use her though. Let me go this team again. Let's go Dia instead. Try it. Actually, let's try this time. Let's try Xianyun and Sucrose. Sucrose in this case, yeah, she has some healing abilities. Well, perfect character with perfect song. Why is nobody wishing me best luck? I mean, like, I'm pulling on weapon ban. I wouldn't suggest you to go for a weapon. Of course, it depends. If you go for Safahoma, then yes. If you go for Xilonen's weapon, I wouldn't suggest you. Xilonen is good without weapon whatsoever. Like, yeah, you can completely skip that weapon. But, you know, guys, that weapon is not so bad, actually. So, yeah, if you go for that weapon, it's also, like, it's up to you, though. But Homa is better. Overall, for your account, definitely Safahoma will be way, way better. It's like so flexible. You can use it on HP scalers, you can use it on like attack scalers. So yeah, it's a crazy weapon. Yeah, I wish you best of luck, Ali, by the way. Bro. Scambook. Itachi, I don't have like trash artifacts at the moment, but I will do it. There was trailer in ZZZ that was a character and dancing. Yes, exactly. That was Elma. Yes, MZ. I like, yeah. I'm talking about the, I was talking about that character. It's Bernice or something like that. But yeah, that, yeah, it was just insanely crazy. By the way, Enjoyer, you need to watch that trailer. It's like, it's kinda, yeah. It's kinda okay. Someone call him. Oh, did this did this come out? Please enjoy. I'm skipping Xilonen just for Safahoma. Oh yeah, I see. Yes, Safahoma.
We should
Like,
take
let's
a break
say
after all
it's
that running around.
second banner doesn't have Homa. I will pull Xilonen the moment she
Let's
can.
rest here for a
Okay,
bit.
I see. But yes, actually, Tachi, if you ask me if you want to get Safahoma, yes, but just keep that in mind. Like, it's also like it's not guaranteed, you know. It's like always. They decrease the like the steps within which you can get the weapon, like weapon you choose, but still it's like, yeah. And also, as you know, like weapon banner PT, it's a little bit low, 10 like steps low than the character one. So yeah, character is within 90, weapon is within 80. So yeah, the PT starts at 68. Just keep that in mind. His name maybe will be Death Note. Oh, will be in his Death Note. Which one, Tanuki? Alright, let me just try this one. Oh.
Let the mountain flames boil! Shower me with praise! Let the world come up your toast! Enhanced animal module 75!
Actually, Sucrose is better. I know why Sucrose is better. Because it's Sucrose.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! Let engraved names echo! Boba, get them! Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Let's move.
Bring it!
Shower me with praise! Stand clear. Let the mountain's veins boil! Time to shine! Animal test 63. Nice and spicy!
Let engraved names echo!
No, it...
Yeah. Sucrose is better. Sucrose is better. I mean, like, you know, like, let's say, yeah, and Sucrose. Let me try Kazuha again, if you don't mind. Oh, hi, Arkinix, how are you doing? What's the best Navi team without Xilonen? Best Navi team without Xilonen is going to be Kachina, or Navia, or Bennett, and Furina. Let me try this team. Why Kachina? Because Kachina can give you 40% elemental damage bonus, and because of that, so yeah, it's going to be like this team. Kachina, if no, but you definitely have Kachina, right? Xilonen, like Furina and Bennett, like something like this. You can go double pyro with Xianyun. It's not a bad option also, but I would say better to go like with Furina. So yeah, you know, let me try this team. Actually, my Akemi is not a gold. Oh, explosion. Economia, use. Nice. I can do Furina, Kachina, Bene, and Navia. I have all. Yes, you can actually. Let me try this team. This team is crazy, actually, not bad. But you know why this team is good? You know why Kachina is also good for Navia? Because it doesn't matter which geo reaction, crystallize reaction you do, you still can get geo damage bonus. That's why it's great. So yeah, let's do something like this. First, like try with Navia.
Proper send off from the lightning echoing song. Here goes. I'm going in. Feeling lucky. This one's got your name on it.
You win.
Strike a pop. Fire! Japan! Teamwork is true! Time to shine! Hey there! Feeling lucky? Hiya!
Get careless.
Hey there! I'm going in! A proper send-off! Here goes! Let the world come alive! Coming at ya! This one's got your name on it! Teamwork is dream! Shower me with the fire! Well, get back! Fellow warp!
So yeah, my ratio is not so great, but you can do it like way faster. So yeah, it's not a bad thing. You can go double pyro as well, but Furina is better in my opinion. Oh, it's fine if you use Marussia Hunter set on Navi because I'm using with Furina. Oh yes, you can actually, but it's fine, but it's not optimal if you ask me. You know why, Arcanix? Because it's better to use if you have like Golden Troop or her signature set. You know why? Because like Marussia Hunter increase normal attack damage and charge attack, you know, it's not a skill damage. So yeah, in this case, Golden Troop would be way better because it's elemental skill damage increase, you see? So yeah. Let's say for plunging or like something like that, normal attacks, yes, Navi can use. But even if you use with Furina, you can. It's best to use like either Golden Troop or her signature. Bro, I reached her about like a year ago for real, and I'm stopped playing when some. Oh, I see. So your account is pretty like it's not so new. What set are you using on? Oh yeah, let me show you my Navia build. Just a second, Arcanix. So yeah, my Navia, it's like she's with. I use this weapon. It's not a great weapon. I usually use like this one, but yeah, this one is like occupied by my kinich. So yeah, her overall stats is like 50. It's bad. Yeah, you need like way more like crit rate. But even with that crit rate, she's like pretty okay. Not consistent, but okay. Talents is like 10, 10, 6. And artifact sets is like her signature set. By the way, I would suggest you to farm this set, especially for Navi. You know why? Even though they're pretty trashy, they can still do better than Golden Troop. Because you can get like about like 15 to 20% increased damage. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, Flower, it's attack sand, it's like geo damage bonus goblet, and crit rate, crit damage circlet. So yeah. It's like pretty easy, and she's not bad. You know why? Because her skill deals not one instance, but several instances of damage. And because of that, even with a low crit rate, you still can sometimes crit. Oh, you're welcome, Arcanix, you're welcome. Oh, bye-bye, Tanuki, bye-bye. I started playing too. Okay, I see. I did everything in a year, but I mean, I was so addicted to Genshin back then. Oh, about that. Actually, you know why, Tachi? That's why I try to keep some content, you know, like I don't like when you play the game like, don't get me wrong, but still like crazy and do like everything in one day, it's bad. It's bad for your experience, especially. You know why? Because let's say if you keep something, that's why, let me show you. That's why, you know, like I still have some couple chests in Fontaine. Let me show you. I still have like, if I'm not, yeah, fun challenge. Let me go and show you. So yeah, I keep something. I still haven't done my Natlan yet. So yeah, it's still available.
Yeah, skyward.
This one actually is good. So yeah, because like it's, let's say destroy your like, it destroys the fun, all the fun. This one, actually, why I keep it, I will show you. It's like you need to like activate it, you see? I don't know what to do. I know what you need to do, actually. But yeah, you need to get like this one and then just like, yeah. But I want to like keep it. You know why? Because if you attack one of them, oh yeah, of course, like, you know, like it's a glitch or something. Like she cannot attack. You see? Whatever you do, it's crazy. Okay, let's do something like this.
Bow before your king! The dead would bleed!
Oh yeah, like you see, the challenge failed. It destroyed like all of them in one shot. So yeah, that's why maybe I will do something in the future with that. Also, I have another one, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. Yes, friendly. No, it's not like this. So yeah, and the same thing goes like it's apply for Natlan. At the moment, yeah, I haven't finished it yet. So yeah, to have something, you know, to like open the game, play the game, open the chest, it's fun. Actually, it's reverse for me, Tachi. I find desert easier than green area for some reason. I'm gonna skip Aranara quest. By the way, you know what? Aranara quest might be like we can get Aranara quest back. You know why? Because if you know, guys, we are going to get Mizuki. It's like Ghost Girl, like 5-star, and if I'm not mistaken, as I heard, she is going to be a Natlan character. She's not going to be an Azuma one. So yeah, because of that, maybe we can get some more Aranara quests. Yeah, bro, I can understand. I mean, it's boring when you do. Yes, actually, it's you know, like what? It's not boring. Actually, it's fun when you do everything. You play the game, but the problem is like when you don't have like you can burn out, you know, and when you don't have anything to like let's say to do in the game, just doing Spiral Abyss, it's boring actually, you know. Let's say when you do it like on a stream, it's okay because like, you know, guys, you say me like use different teams, test something, it's okay. But when I'm alone, I don't test Spiral Abyss so much actually because it's really boring, you know. Let me try. As you notice that like Furina with Sucrose. Oh yeah, I want to check my Sucrose weapon, by the way. And if I'm not mistaken, it's like not proper weapon. Yeah, it's this one. Let me switch this one. Oh, I use on Nahida. I need to get a second one. Yeah, I have one. It's with this now. This one. Sacrificial fragment. I need to level it up. Oh, I can use a magic guide. Yeah. Let me go magic guide. For now. I just increased my arlecchino and also wall level. Oh, congrats with that, Sino. Congrats. Really? Why was it boring at start? Boring? Like, you know why? Like, if you mean like at start, because when the game only starts, we haven't had so many places to do, like to explore. We only had like, let's say I'm talking about version 1.1, only like Mondstadt and Leo Harbor. That's it. That was like places. No Dragon Spine, by the way. No like Chasm. No this additional map. It's like going to be Sumer, if I'm not mistaken. No Chain Whale, nothing at all. So yeah, no, we haven't got like Economia back then, Chasm Underground. So yeah, you know, not even temporary maps, you know. So yeah, the first temporary map we got, it was with Inazuma, before Inazuma, if I'm not mistaken. It was like Golden Apple Archipelago. So yeah, that time actually game was super boring, even though it was pretty challenging. You know why? Just imagine you play Kaya, you need to use Kaya in Spiral Abyss. So yeah, it was like you don't have any other, like, because Kaya, as you know, apply cryo pretty good with his burst. So yeah, we haven't had any alternative characters. Jin was just a god, you know. Diluc was just some crazy DPS back then. So yeah, it was a little bit like different game, I would say. Now it's completely different. I don't have any Fontaine's characters except Arlecchino. I mean, like when I saw Arlecchino demo, I just reinstalled the game. After 2.4 conquest, I was boring as fuck. Oh yeah. Inazuma actually, you know what? Inazuma was like not so player friendly place, you know? Yes, actually it was like this. It wasn't so player friendly because you need to use that boat, you need like, yeah, it's a little bit, then you need to fishing, and that fishing was in such a bad place, you know? Just it gives you corrosion. It's not a corrosion, it's like, just let me check it. If I'm not mistaken, it's right. Yeah, this place. You need to like to get a like this place. You need to like fishing like this place and get. It's for it was for catch, by the way. So yeah, so bad area. Not gonna lie. We always like that. And the HSR was, bro, please. We don't want another thing. I never saw Genshin as boring because I just started 4 months before. You know, like Xianyun, no, like having something like let's say to do in the game, it's good. So it's, yeah, that's why I just try to keep some. By the way, in a 5.2 we're going to get map expansion, which is crazy. Okay, let me try this team again. Shanling and Sucrose with like a little bit more elemental mastery this time. Unfortunately, Kazuha, yes, Kazuha, I don't know, like I like Kazuha in exploration, and also he's not bad, but you know, since you have Xilonen is so crazy.
Nice
My lucky day!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Let my name echo in song! Strike a pop! Eat this! Swirl, Mark 2, absorption test. Stand clear. Let the world collide!
Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
Absorption test. Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation. Toast!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Animal test 6308.
Onward, friends! Onward!
Strike a pose! Let my name echo Stand clear!
Yeah, yeah. Sucrose, because of like Catalyst, he's just like, alright. Oh, hi Kakarot, how are you doing? Vortex. You know, Inazuma was hell, especially the wolves. Yes, actually you're right. Especially those wolves. That place was crazy as hell, not gonna lie. And you know, like that island, like this one, which like was in a dust, like something like that, you know? When you need to like, yeah, get rid of, like, yeah, it was pretty difficult actually, not so easy, I agree with you. Also this one, do you remember, like you need only geo characters to destroy, like, yeah, the totems or something he creates. Yeah, actually Inazuma wasn't so like, that's why I say that Inazuma wasn't so like player friendly area. It was pretty difficult actually. my opinion, Inazuma Archon Quest is my first when Kazuha use double vision and save traveler for ride. Yes, maybe I had to do the mualani one like 5 times to get both rewards. The new event really tested my passion. New event? Which one? Like this trash event for real? Come on, like Kakarot. Yeah, like this one. This trash event. Actually, it's so trash. I didn't like it at all. Yes, they give you like test characters, like yeah, different characters, but still, it's not so fun. It wasn't so fun. If you like me in this one. Oh, about mechanics. You need like, you know what? Like about mechanics, by the way. You know what? In the future, we will get like this type of enemies. You know? Let me just like, you need to destroy the shield. What you need to do? Like, yeah, you most likely already finished it, but if you haven't,
Skyward! Got her!
just a second. It's like, if I'm not mistaken, trial is mualani in this one. Yeah, oh, it's Xilonen. Okay, like, let's just like, yeah, I can cancel it anyway. So yeah, I mean, it's not so difficult. What you need to do, it's like, you need to grab, you need to collect. You most likely finished it, but still.
Stand with me.
So yeah, like this one. When you can collect this one, you get that trap. And when you get the trap, you can trap that enemy. You see my trap is ready now. You just like press T, it's trap. Now you can do some damage, you know, to destroy this shield. It's kind of shield on him.
I got him cornered.
But then you stun him, and you can do like, let's say, enhanced damage. Actually, I didn't like it. Not gonna lie.
Our bond is strong. Let's get it on.
So you see, like it's now stunned, and you can do like enhanced damage. Actually, yeah, I kind of like, but the point is, you know what the point is? I think in the future we will get something like that. If you just like finished Archon Quest, I mean Force part, you just notice we got like new enemies. And we're going to get these enemies in a 5.2, by the way. So yeah, and they are going to be pretty like difficult to defeat. Oh, hi Wikishire, how are you doing? Found that event easy, just net the... Yes, you're right, you're exactly right, yeah. You're right, I mean like you just need to use that net and that's it. Well, oh yeah, the mualani for so long, that's alright, I mean like yeah, sometimes the rules of the events are a little bit complicated, I know. So yeah, you need like when you're reading it, you don't understand anything. Yeah, it's like it happens. I feel you. Okay. How does Kachina help Navia? I don't know Kachina's kit. Oh yeah, about Kachina's kit, by the way. It's not like help, but it's like yeah, let me just switch the team and I will show you. It's better to like do it in, yeah, let me just do another domain. So yeah, let me go the team I told you about. It's like Kachina. By the way, you don't need to level up level like 80, something like that. Level 70 is more than enough, or 60. I would suggest to do like 70, you know why? Because maybe she can be useful in Imaginarum Seda. So yeah, Kachina, Navia, Furina and Bennett.
The Spina's on the case.
So, like, when you check the team resonance, since you have like double geo, it's already gives you some additional damage, you see? Like damage dealt increased by 50%. It's like geo resonance. To enemies, like yeah, dealing damage to enemies will decrease their geo res by 20%. Also damage dealt is increased by 50%. And it's not geo damage, it's all of the damage. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It's like crazy. On top of that, increases shield strength. So if you get like elemental shield, it's also a little bit tankier. About why she's so good. Since you need to use Kachina with this set, which is like Cinder City, you know, this like you don't need to use any other sets on Kachina, only this one. This set can give you overall up to 40% elemental damage bonus. Geo or the damage which you crystallize, did the crystallize reaction. So it's in this team, it might be either like Hydro or Pyro. Let me show you. In Spy Lobbies, unfortunately, you cannot like show it, but in domains, yes, you can. Oh, just a second, Arcane. Let me just show the like how it works. Just a second. So yeah, if you go with Kachina, no matter which crystallize reaction you do, since like it's Kachina, and by the way, Xilonen, for Xilonen this rule applies as well. You will get Geo anyway. That's why Navia may be one of the, maybe Navia is the only one character, let's say at the moment, who benefits a lot from Xilonen and from this Cinder City. So yeah, at the moment I don't have any buffs. I mean, like yeah, it's Geo, it's like let's say it's like base something, but as you see, it's only my goblet. That's it. Let me check another characters. Let's send this one. So yeah, Furina with my Hydro. Yes, let me check Bennett. Bennett doesn't have anything, so yeah, my bad. So yeah, you see like no buffs whatsoever. No Geo, no Pyro, no Hydro. So yeah, when you start rotation with Furina,
Shower me with praise. Let the world come on fire. Well,
then cast like Kachina skill. And now, when you check that, you see you have Geo damage bonus.
ow.
You have Hydro
Where'd that
damage
come
bonus.
from?
Then this Geo damage bonus, if you check your Navia, it gets not 46% but 86% of damage, which is crazy. That's why it's so helpful. Also, on top of that, you get from resonance. That's why she's so cool.
Feeling lucky.
And if you apply Bennett,
This one's got pure
you get like a
name
ton
on
of damage. And also, she's pretty safe, you know why? Because when you use her skill, you get infusion. Infusion gives you some shield. So yeah, let's say you don't even need any healer, you know? So yeah, let's say in the future, if we get some pretty good like buff character who can like be better than Bennett, then you can use like her without any shielder. So yeah, it lasts for 15 seconds and then it's gone. That's why she's so good. Like, that's why I would say she's better than Zhongli, because you don't have shield. Zhongli also gives you the same resonance, but oh yeah, you cannot check it right here, but Zhongli gives you like Res Shred 20%, which is not elemental damage bonus. So yeah, it's like this. I believe I noticed a big difference between getting the most character at least to level 80C or getting to level feels optimal. I mean, yes, Vicker. Like, if you mean like leveling up to level... Okay, nice. That's crazy, actually. Alright. You mean like leveling up like 80 and 90? Yes. Let me just like, let's say... Let's compare the characters. Like, if you use the characters like which gives you transformative reactions, I would suggest you to level up to level 90 immediately. It's the characters like Kuki Shinobu. It's better to go like level 90, definitely. It's Raiden, EM Raiden, level 90. It's Kazuha, Sucrose, level 90, definitely. HP scalers. Definitely level 90, because like the HP gives you like you get a lot of HP between level 80 and 90, you know? So it's like Furina, Yelan, Neuvillette. Let's say Arlecchino, you can keep Arlecchino at level like 80 plus. You will be completely alright, you know? Let's say the characters like, yes, Ganyu, for example. You don't need to level up to level 90 actually. You can keep it at level 80 plus, you know? Diluc also, because he scales off attack. Let's say Xianyun, you don't need to level. Yes, you can, and in this case you can get more damage because she can also do wave damage, you know. In this case, yes, you will like get more damage definitely, but you still can like keep her at level 80 plus. Let's say Kinich scales on it or like of attack, so yeah. And also, even though mostly the Endro characters benefits from elemental mastery and level, it doesn't apply to like Kinich. It applies to Alhaitham, it applies to Nahida, it applies to maybe Tignari, you know. So yeah, the characters like this. But yes, of course, you can see the difference. Some characters can like benefits more, another one not, but mostly if the characters place, let's say Dia also can benefit, because let's say if you use her with her Burgeon, like out of like for like activating Burgeon, then yes, level 90 is like pretty important. Because let's say Cookie Shinobu level 80 and Cookie Shinobu level 90, it's about like 25% damage difference. Just keep, and that's a lot. 25% is a huge difference of damage, you know. Same thing applies to Raiden, by the way, because like they are like let's say Hyper Bloom, of course, damage, I mean, and Electro Charge as well, by the way. So yeah, so it's like this, and you notice it's yeah, that you notice it's correct. Oh, I missed that. I haven't did the Archon quest yet, so try to limit as much spoilers. Okay, no problem. That's it. Oh yes, in this patch you need to do like 2 Archon quests. In 5.2, by the way, we're not going to get any Archon quest, and last one, if I'm not mistaken, last one is going to be in 5.3. my TikTok and Insta always spoil everything. Yeah, actually it's like this, and like, you know, like why? If you notice that, guys, I like try to not do like cutscenes immediately, like on the first and second days, and it's usually because of spoiling. Yeah, because let's say like I will like post the video, like, you know, like Genshin, like Hoyo post that cutscene, like last one when like mavuika destroys that abyss, like today. I will post mine like tomorrow, because yeah, it's spoiling. That's why I try to avoid that. Yeah, even though, you know, like all of the players post that video like already a week ago, something like that. Hey, welcome back, Tanuki. Well, my roommate. So they're actually... Alright, let me just try again. Let me just check my Xianyun. Actually, I just like something. Is something wrong with my Xianyun? No, she's okay. Energy recharge bonus. And I have like pretty decent amount of elemental mastery, because you know why? For vaping. So yeah, it's like about like 224. Also pretty good crit ratio. Also catch give me some, and also energy recharge. Alright. Let me try another team. Let me try with Bennett. Let me just try with Bennett. But I don't think Bennett is the way, because you know why? Bennett is not so great. Bennett, unfortunately, is not so... He's not better than Xianyun. A little bit surprising, actually. Okay, let me go Sucrose and Bennett. Vortex. When building Bennett, what's the most important stat for team attack for the team? No, like when you build Bennett, most important part is his HP and elemental mastery. That's it. You know why? Because Bennett is a character who scales, like his buff scales not from
Benny's adventure team.
the whole attack you have. It's buffs from this white number only. This white number, it's a combine of Bennett's attack and weapons base attack. That's it. So yeah, let's say if you have artifacts with this flat HP, it doesn't apply. So yeah, it doesn't count at all. So yeah, this attack also doesn't count. So yeah, you cannot get that, like it doesn't apply to your buff. Only this number applies, this white number. So that's why weapon is so important for, let's say at the moment I have like 56, right? Base attack. Let's say it's his base attack and weapons base attack. When you switch the weapon, let's say with a like higher base attack, you can get more buff. You see? It's like 865. It means you get up to, you see, like this number. You just like multiply that number with like this ratio, bonus ratio. But most important, if you ask like the answer on your question, it's HP and energy recharge. You know why? Because it's better to get his burst as soon as possible and use it like as often as you can. So yeah, let's say it's like this. It's energy recharge and HP. Crit damage doesn't, it's not so important. Attack is not so important. Elemental mastery is, yes, you can go with elemental mastery as well if you like can get some. So yeah, energy recharge, EM, you see. This one is energy recharge, this one is HP, and the circlet is going to be healing bonus. It's up to you. You can go HP, but I would suggest healing bonus. So yeah, you don't need attack at all. It's like you can completely ignore attack. In this case, you can like, actually, you know what? In this case, you can increase your team DPS by a lot. But just keep that in mind. Of course, like Bennett is not a great for Furina because Furina scales on HP. Also, for this team, like Bennett only buffs Navia. And do some healing. So yeah. HP and element, yes, energy recharge. Like energy recharge is the, like I would say energy recharge is the most important thing. But yeah, because you need to get that 240. Actually, it's not a bad. So yeah. I farm Sapwood blade for him. Yes, you know why? Like I use Sapwood. Sapwood also can give you some elemental mastery, like by creating that leaf. And if you catch the leaf with a character, with a different character, it just increases elemental mastery by 60, if I'm not mistaken, for 10 seconds. It can be useful. It can be useful. So let me check it.
It's a lucky day.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Cheap tricks.
Off we go. Yoo-hoo! Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
I've got the upper hand.
Let's light it up. Yeah. Adventure time.
Is it over?
Just a second. Let me check like when you can get that leaf. My bad. After triggering burning quicken, quicken burning spread. So yeah, it's like it's not for like all of the reactions. You need to like trigger burning, quicken, aggravate, but still, I mean like it's okay. I mean I still use this weapon. It's up to you though. Like if you have like other weapon with the highest base attack, you can use it. But this one is not bad for, especially for a 4-star. And by the way, no need to refine it. Like R1 is more than enough. And about his energy recharge, by the way, I
Benny's
have
adventure team, a
like about like
sample.
it's not 300. Why actually it's oh yeah, it's 300,
Sample.
right?
Benny's adventure team, a sample.
Just a second. Why it's so high?
Benny's adventure team,
Um.
assemble.
Oh yes, maybe. So yeah, the more you have is better. Oh, bye bye, Sino, bye bye. I found a support for Benny or another pain. Probably have to do the whole quest for my love in Neuvillette. Yes, actually, if you like Neuvillette, yes, it's better to do it. Alright, let me try Xilonen with... Oh, okay. Let me try this team. Like Xianyun. No, not Xianyun. Furina. Kinich. Dia. And Cookie Shinobu. Actually, this is not a bad team at all, you know? This one. Oh, bye bye, Sino, bye bye. I think I go watching anime now. Anime? Okay, let's try this one.
Let's get down to business.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo and I'll settle this.
Wait, Larry.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
This one's well done.
Stand with me.
I've got him cornered. For the Lord of the Night.
Glory to which none can compare. Shower me with praise. Our bond is strong. Lightning,
Yeah, I like this team actually. Cookie Shinobu is like... No, Cookie Shinobu is not a bad character at all. Also she up Selectra. She do additional... And you can do like Hyper Blooming, by the way, with this team. Because Kinich is not a bad character in Hyper Bloom. Yes, of course, we have like this blessing made especially for like Mualani and Kinich. But still, you know, he's not so bad. That's why I like... let's say it's... Will we interest like to get like which blessing we get like tomorrow for Spell Abyss? Because at the moment this blessing is just broken for Kinich, unfortunately. What's your most damage with Alhaitham and how much time it takes to clear for... Oh, about that, let me do it without just like if so, Toto, it would be nice like if you write me the team you use or something
Adventure
like
time.
that, or the team you want to use, you know? Let's say I usually use like Alhaitham is not great for... Oh yeah, you mean overall. Okay. Alhaitham is better for second side. The team I usually use is Shinchu, Alhaitham, Cookie and Nahida. But instead of Nahida, you can go Yao Yao or Traveler. So yeah, it's also not a bad option. Just tell me which characters you have. Oh, my favorite team. Oh, okay, I usually use Nahida. And for the first half, unfortunately, my Cookie Shinobu is occupied. By the way, you can use... yes, Cookie is better. Oh yeah, let's use this one, by the way. Oh, if you have Nahida, that's crazy. Yeah, Nahida is just... You know why Nahida? Because Nahida is a... Let's say... the best supportive character for Alhaitham. As you know, when you use Nahida's burst, Nahida gives elemental mastery up to 250 to active characters. In this case, it increases Alhaitham's damage because Alhaitham scales on elemental mastery. That's crazy. Unfortunately, when you play like Hyper Bloom with Raiden, it's not the case because you, let's say, Neuvillette Raiden Nahida team, right? You immediately switch to Neuvillette. And that EM goes to Neuvillette, which is, yeah. But still, I mean, like, alright, let me try this one. About time, I don't know, but let's try it.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Game's up. Fun over. Quietly now. Going in!
Cut down. The fairies.
Busted.
This was well done.
Here comes the catch.
You need a unfortunate fall.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh no! Onward, friends. Onward.
Yeah, actually this team is also broken. Even though with Yelan, like Furina might be okay, but Yelan is better. You know why I, let's say, prefer to use Yelan? Because Yelan doesn't like eat your HP. So yeah, this team. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Ali. Bye. Thanks for joining. So this team, it's like, yeah.
Time to...
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom.
Ring cutter. I'll settle this. Get with me.
Your coming was foretold. For the eternal oasis!
I see
Bloom
everything.
as the flowers in
No,
Gurabad!
my sword. Let me weave you a bow. Our bond is strong.
Deflect! Well now. The eternal oasis at long
Everyone hold
last.
hands. Make yourselves at home.
No, my sword. Get with me. Out of my way.
Committed to memory.
Our bond is strong.
Scatter!
Yeah, that's why I use like Shinchu's skill, because Shinchu, even though it's like that, Hydro is immune to like it has immunity to Hydro. It gives you some like resistance to interruption. It's pretty, I don't know, like let me show you my build. It's pretty okay. Will Raiden be better than Cookie Shinobu without hitting? Yes and no. You know why? Let's say Cookie is better because of healing. Let me show you my build. I use with Alhaitham like Harbinger of Dawn, like for test purposes. I usually use like this one, like this one. But yes, I decided to switch, you know. So it's a 3-star weapon. Overall stats is like 39 plus
Wait.
what I get from the weapon. It's 28 crit rate. So, and I need to keep him like at like HP. But yes, Raiden can be better. Let me just like, just a second. But I need to switch that weapon because I will lose HP anyway. The problem is why cookies, like why cookie is better? Because like Shinchu's healing is not enough for this team. Let me do like second half and you will see that. So Cookie Shinobu gives pretty good amount of like healing. And please show your builds. Oh yeah, let me just like, you know, like what it's better to do. Just a second. I will keep my builds and I will not switch a weapon. But what I'm going to do, I will pause like I will show it, but at the same time, just a second. Let me just place the character and you will like. So yeah, something like this. So yeah, it's my team. So about the team.
Ben's adventure team, assemble!
Just a second.
There's still.
So my Shinchu is with Sacrificial Sword and Emblem set. It's the best set for Shinchu, supportive Shinchu. He has like about like 61, 152 and 200 energy recharge. About stats, it's like usually standard, attack, hydro damage bonus and crit rate. You can go elemental mastery, but in this team, it's not so yeah, let's say attack is way better. Like you can go EM when you do some vaping, but still I would suggest you to go for attack. Talents is like certain, I crowned like boss, skill and burst, because yeah, this character is crazy. And also Constellation 6. I'll hate him. He has Constellation 1 because I got like 2 in 1, like in one multi, but this one is just like decrease like elemental skill cooldown. That's it. It's not so important, like no additional damage whatsoever. Weapons like this one, artifact set, it's like 2-piece. Actually, Gilded Dreams is better. I just did some tests and I'm lazy to like, yeah, give it back. So yeah, it's like at the moment it's 2-piece. It's like 2-piece Golden Troop. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Wanderer Troop, which is Elemental Mastery, at 2-piece Golden Troop. Talents, it's like 10-10-6. Overall stats, it's like 13. Yes, it's 67. Or like because of like yeah, he's on field at the moment, he has like full HP, so yeah, it applies. I mean like Harbinger of Dawn passive applies. Artifacts is like Elemental Mastery, which is important actually, it's better than attack, just keep that in mind. Dendro Damage Goblet and crit rate, crit damage, it depends. Cookie Shinobi is super easy, like weapon is Iron Sting and fully Elemental Mastery. EM, and you need to give her as much EM as you can. You can give some energy recharge as well. Also, she's Constellation 0, and talents, it's, let's say, I would suggest you to like increase that because of healing. That's it. And about Nahida, Nahida is Constellation 0 with talents 10-10. Like, I wouldn't suggest you to level up her normal, but it's up to you. Weapon is Sacrificial, which gives you more Elemental Mastery. Elemental Mastery is like, because of Dendro, by the way, it's a little bit higher. I will show you why. And Artifacts is Deepwood. Because, you know why? Deepwood gives you like Dendro Res shred, like this one, when you use, like after Elemental Skill or Burst, hit an opponent. Like, it's mostly for skill, of course, because like Nahida's burst doesn't hit any opponents, just keep that in mind. But skill, yes, you get like Dendro Res for 30% for 8 seconds. And about that additional Elemental Mastery, it comes from Resonance. You see, like Elemental Mastery is increased by 50 after triggering Burning, Quicken or Bloom reactions. All party members gain 30 additional, or after triggering Aggravate, Spread, Hyperbloom, Virgin reacts, all nearby 5 party members gets 20. So yeah, it's an additional 70 Elemental Mastery.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, I cannot show in this place, but let me do one domain and I will show how it increased. Actually, it's great team. It calls like Quick Bloom team, by the way. I'm please show. It like this team with Alhaitham, it calls like Quick Bloom team. Because most damage comes from Alhaitham, but why Shinchu is like Furina is not okay, by the way, and Yelan is like not so great, and Candace is not so great. Shinchu is away because Shinchu is a character who applies Hydro. He's a faster Hydro application in this game, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, he applies Hydro pretty fast. So instead of doing all of the Hyper Bloom, you do some like spread damage and dendro damage by Alhaitham. So yeah, let me show you what I mean. So at the moment I have only 475, right?
Wait.
Sharing my knowledge.
Now it increased to like 725, which is a lot.
Wait.
You know, it's crazy much. Also, if you're just in just a second, it should increase a little bit more. Oh no, it's like, yeah, it's for 8 seconds, just a second.
I see everything.
You need to keep it on field.
Here you are.
Stand with me.
You see? It's additional elemental mastery. So yeah,
Wait.
like it's like this. So overall, but this is a huge amount of elemental mastery. Just keep that in mind because it will increase his damage like by a lot. That's why he's so crazy with this thing. You know?
Lightning, terrify. Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines it.
Everyone hold hands.
Diffract.
Unfortunately, the only problem I have, it's my Cookie Shinobu, because she is not Constellation 2. Constellation 2 gives you additional 3 seconds to her skill, and it like, let's say, let me show you. In this case, it lasts for 15 seconds and cooldown is 15 seconds, which is crazy. So yeah, at the moment I lose some damage with Alhaitham. Yes, you can like get rid of it, you know how? You need to use Alhaitham burst first, then switch to Cookie, use her skill, then switch back to Alhaitham, because Alhaitham doesn't get that infusion after using his burst immediately. He gets that within 2 seconds. So yeah, it's like that. Not a bad team at all, actually. I like this team a lot. And you know why? Because Alhaitham actually is great DPS character. Maybe, let's say within Dendro, if you ask me, maybe one of the best one. That's why I weight Ororon. Because Ororon can increase his damage by 40%. Yes, in this case, it's going to be not so easy to use. Because Cookie is a healer, Ororon is not. But we'll see, maybe I can use like Nahida. By the way, if you need healing, you can use Nahida with like this weapon and you will be alright. Instead of like this one, you can go like this one, Prototype Amber. You can get some healing back, by the way, and energy. So yeah, actually maybe I will do something like this. It's like, it's craftable one. Prototype Amber, I would suggest to craft it, just keep it. You know why? Because you don't even need to level it up. You just like go, let's say if you place something like with Sucrose, Chinchuraidan, let me just test it, why not? Let me switch it. Yes, you will get less elemental mastery, and also you also will give less elemental mastery to Alhaitham, but let me go Raidan. But I need some healing back, you know? Without healing it's a little bit difficult to play Alhaitham with Harbinger of Dawn. This one is like the same team. Hey, just a second. Yeah, let me go like something like this. Wanna see the energy recharge on Nahida and Alhaitham? Wanna see? No, you don't need like you don't need any energy recharge for Alhaitham and for Nahida. Let's say you need some, but not so much. I mean, like, you know why? Let me show you. My Alhaitham is 120 and my Nahida is also about 120, something like that. So yeah, it's 130 because energy cost is only 50, by the way. It's not so high also, since she like if you know, like she mark enemies up to 8 enemies, and she's pretty not a bad battery at all. Also, my Alhaitham has like about 122, something like that. It's more than enough. And you know why? Because Alhaitham is a character who can get infusion, even though it's 70. He gets infusion like with 4 different ways, by the way. He can get infusion by using his skill. It's like, you see, like 2 leaves. He gets infusion by using his charge attack. If you hit an enemy, you get like only 1 leaf, but you need to hit an enemy, you know? So yeah, because... So yeah, most likely it's because of like this second sword. Also, you can get infusion when you do like plunge attack, hit an enemy, you get 3. Like it's at the moment it's 2 because no enemies like exist. And also you can get infusion by using his using his burst. So yeah, it's 4 different ways. So you will be completely alright. I mean, like, let's say if you lost infusion or like it's already like gone, you just need to do like charge attack and you get infusion for 4 seconds. He's just like super like flexible character. Maybe one of the flexible characters in the game. Let me show you about that 4 seconds, by the way. Just a second. That 4 seconds is crazy. Oh, okay, just in time. So yeah, let's see. Like, I don't have any leaves, right? You see, I have 1 leaf, and now I can like do some dendro damage.
No, my sword!
That's why in like 4 different ways to get infusion. It's maybe, if I'm not mistaken, he's the only one. And by the way, you can keep like, with proper technique, you can keep that infusion like 100% uptime. So yeah, it's possible, by the way. That's why Alhaitham is so crazy. Let's say before he is like, in my opinion, he is on the same level as Arlecchino, by the way, in terms of like he's like great character. And also I wait for like that future supportive character, like let's say Natlan supportive characters, to use at Cinder City. We'll see. Actually, it's like, yes, I already tested that, not gonna lie, I tested with Kinich. When you put Kinich on Cinder City, Alhaitham can get additional 40% elemental bonus damage, which is crazy, you know? But unfortunately, no Nahid on the field. Which one do you prefer, Kinich or Alhaitham? Alhaitham, like, let's say it's like, I now use Kinich most because I need to get used to his like gameplay, but I prefer Alhaitham. I will explain why Kinich, because Kinich is such a character which like, why Kinich is good? Because Kinich damage comes out of his skill, not his burst. His burst is completely useless, you know? The same thing, by the way, you can say about Alhaitham, because you need his skill and his charge attack and plunge, and that's it. Yes, like his burst gives you 3 leaves instead of like 2. But still, like, it's still, let's say, you don't, the point is you don't need energy for Alhaitham to do some damage. You know, for Kinich it's the same. Kinich has a little bit lower cooldown, which is cool actually, you know, like it's super useful. I prefer Alhaitham, but use Kinich because of Natlan. You know, in Natlan, Alhaitham, Kinich exploration skill, it's like super useful, not gonna lie. Ahmad Haddad, can you show your Alhaitham stats? Yes, of course, Ahmad, just a second. My Alhaitham is like weapon. I use Harbinger of Dawn. Yes, I have like this one. I usually use this one, but yes, for now decided to use this one. I mean, like, just like for a showcasing, because he's like okay with this, even with this weapon. Artifact set is like 2-piece, but Gilded Dreams, keep that in mind, 4-piece Gilded Dreams is better. So if you have pretty good artifact set like this one, Gilded Gems is better than like 2-piece. You can use Deep Wood Memory, but I wouldn't suggest you, because it's better to use Alhaitham with second Dendron on your team. Oh, Constellation 1, but it doesn't give you any damage. Talents, it's like 10, 10, 6. And stats, it's like this. Elemental Mastery, then Dendro damage bonus, and crit rate, crit damage. If you don't have Elemental Mastery, you can go for attack. It's like you will lose some damage, but it's, let's say, it's okay. It's like acceptable. Overall stats, it's like this: 67 since like to like 34, 122, 75 Dendro. So it's like this. Since why 75? Because his ascension is also a Dendro damage bonus. Why 67 is kinda okay.
Wait.
You can go higher than that because his attack, like as you know guys, when he gets infusion, all of his attack considered to be a skill damage, and he creates projection attack interval, like projection attacks. His attacks with many swords, and anyway you can get some crits, you know. So yeah, that's why 67 is more than enough for me. I'm completely comfortable with that. Oh, you're welcome, Toto. You're welcome. So yeah, let me just like continue and like yeah, do with Raiden. You asked me about Raiden, but my Nahida this time is a healer.
Let my name echo in song!
The tides beckon.
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil! Swirl, Mark 2! Ah!
Oh. Yeah, so my bad. Let me just like switch my Furina. I always place, I don't know why, like when I switch the character's place, it's so difficult to play. It's like my muscle memory like checks my Neuvillette on a second like slot like this one. Oh no, not Cookie. Raiden. Why Raiden is better? You know why? Because my Cookie is Constellation 0. That's why for Raiden is better. But Raiden Hyperbloom actually is not so great. Like, let's say Cookie's is better. Because since Cookie creates that like circle around the active character, she can hit all of the cores. Raiden has like coordinated attack, which is not so like you know, like it's not, it can miss some Dendro cores, unfortunately. So yeah.
Lucky day.
Time to shine!
Let the mighty be humble.
Let engraved names echo!
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Finally, cut down well.
Oh yeah. Just a second, my bad. Like yeah, when you don't have Pyro in this team, it's better to not use Furina's skill. Yeah, that's
Let my
Lucky
name
day.
echo in song!
Be sanctified.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Enhanced animal module.
Bow your head. Finally, You win.
to destroy that shield of that like fat Fatui, it's better to use like
Roasted fried.
let me show you that.
Flash free.
Stand clear.
Yoo-hoo!
Settle down.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
The tides beckon.
Time to shine!
Let's move. Our cause is as unyielding as ice.
Which exploration skill you prefer, Xilonen? Xilonen, of course, Xilonen. Oh no, not Xilonen. I'm sorry. I said Xianyun. Like, oh, if you compare Xilonen and like this kid, I would say kinich. Kinich, you know why kinich? I will like just a second. Let me just let me finish this one, and I will show you why. Unfortunately, Xilonen is a character who cannot be playable with Dendro and Animo. My team, like my exploration team, is like at the moment is like Xianyun, Kinich, Dia, and I going to use Cookie Shinobu. So yeah, something like this, you know. If I switch my Cookie Shinobu for Xilonen, Xilonen cannot give me buff and cannot heal. She is going to be DPS. That's a problem, you know. And because of that, yes, I need to use Kinich. Back then I used Kazuha. Kazuha is okay, but in some cases, why like the team like Xianyun, Kinich, Dia, and Kazuha. It's a great team, by the way. But yeah, sometimes you need some additional damage for Kinich especially. But Kinich exploration, yes, I would say Kinich exploration skill is better. You know why? Because that jumping is great with Xianyun. Xianyun. I will show you just a second. So yeah, this team is like with Nahida healer Nahida, and Raiden.
Shine down.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your...
Your coming was
Illusion
foretold.
Make yourself at home.
Time to act. Body and mind. No, my sword. Witness the power of...
A process of elimination. The eternal oasis at long last.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Shine down. Rain outlines your...
Here you are. Scatter.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourself at home.
So yeah, like it's the same time actually, but I would, you know, you see, like if you notice that my Alhaden lost a lot of health, and it means my Harbinger of Dawn, like passive, it's like gone. So yeah, now I played with 37 crit rate, which is a problem. That's why Cookie is better. So yeah, let me show you why I use like Xianyun. So my exploration team, like let's say which I use like usually like daily basis, it's like this. It's Xianyun, which is in my opinion the best exploration character in the game. Yes, she is trash as hell in terms of damage, but when it comes to exploration, she is just like, yeah, she's crazy. You know why? Because, and Kazuha. So yeah, usually like this team.
My contraptions are...
Especially in Natlan, it's super cool because when you do something like this, as you know, like Xianyun can jump triple times, yeah. Then you switch,
Okay.
and you're like in the mid-air, like just crazy, you know. It's so cool. You just like cover like so huge distance, you know. It's like super cool actually. It's so fun to play. That's why I usually use like Xianyun. Is just crazy because Xianyun's skill, it's available throughout all of the maps. It's not limited. Unfortunately, Kinich, yes, it's only in Natlan. Like outside Natlan, you cannot do like 2 jumps. Like, let's say, it's the first one, then you can do the second one. Outside Natlan, you can do only one of this skill, and you can like cannot switch to another character when you use like Kinich. It's like it's a problem, but it is what it is. What you can do. Like it's like it applies, by the way, for all Natlan characters. The same for Xilonen as well, because Xilonen also you cannot switch to Xilonen. So yeah, that's crazy actually stuff. That's why I like it so much.
Okay.
So yeah, this jumping
Is
is
this
just...
really necessary?
And also I can use like this one, which is like if you know, like, so yeah, this one, you can get this one from Fontaine, by the way, by finishing, if I'm not mistaken, it's like I have a video, by the way, how to get it. Oh no, it's not, it's about lens. I'm sorry, my bad. No, yeah, it's not like this. It's, oh no, it's Inazuma stuff. It's not Fontaine, it's Inazuma stuff. Just a second. Let me check it. If you have it, I don't know, like... Oh, hi, Yoni, here. Oh, hi, Matt. How are you doing, guys? I think Kinich is still better with 1 jump. No, no, he's not. And like, you know why? Because you haven't, oh, you mean like he's okay with one jump. If you mean like something like this, then yes, I agree. I mean, you mean like he's still, like, he's okay. I'm not gonna lie, but 2 jumps is way more comfortable. Just insanely great. So yeah, it's like this one. It's commission stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check it. It's commission stuff. It's like, let's say, let me show you. First, like outside Natlan, you cannot switch to kinich, yeah? It's impossible. Also, when you like use outside Natlan, you can only do 1 jump. Second one is not available, which is actually, it's okay overall. I mean, I'm not complaining, but let me check it. If I'm not on the reputation one and it gives you, oh yeah, I might be wrong. Maybe it's like device we got. Electro. No, it's not like this. I don't know how I got it, but you can check it. It's a great one actually. It's super useful. I usually use it. I mean this one. From reputation, if you remember correct, yes, like I check reputation, but it's not. Maybe like another region, but it's not from Fontaine, if I'm not mistaken. Or like, it's not from Fontaine, but it should be, like, if I'm not mistaken, we got it after Wanderer, because yes, Wanderer was the first one, we can fly, then we got this device. I don't remember which region that was actually. But still, it's like super useful. I mean, like, it's like some additional to your like flying and jumping. Oh, Fontaine, for real? Yes, maybe. Yeah, no, not a monster, definitely from Fontaine. Let me check it. So, oh yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah, from Fontaine, exactly. Just a second. It's from reputation, definitely, but it's not. It wasn't from, yeah, this place. I remember that. Yeah, you're right, Yoni.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
It's from this lady. Yeah, this one, exactly. Yeah, you can get from Fontaine. And it's super useful, actually. Okay, let me create one more and maybe do some spoiler bits. About the teams, by the way, guys, if you want me to do like different teams, just say it. Kinich, by the way, it's you know what? I like Kinich gameplay, and I like because he can be used in Dendro teams as well. But just let me show you the team. I usually like, I don't like to use it like so much, but still it's possible. Oh, like Yoni, I'm sorry if I missed that, please can you add that like game vortex would be nice, because I can like, I don't. Oh yeah, can you do comparison Kinich and Xianyun on the Mondstadt breach? And oh yeah, of course. Just a second. If Yoni, if you see I miss some chat, just add that one, because like for me it's the same color, and it's a little bit like difficult to like, sometimes it's difficult to notice that. All right, no problem. Actually, this one is easy, and Kinich covers the same. If I'm not mistaken, the same thing. Just a second. I can do the video, by the way, if you want me to. Like I can do Kinich. I'll like just a second. I can do the video. I usually try to avoid these videos, you know why? Because like so many players do that. But I can do with these characters. With Xianyun, with Xilonen, by the way, with Yelan, also with arlecchino, if you want me to. Let's say instead of Xilonen, let's go, because as you know, arlecchino can also do something like that. Neuvillette as well, but Neuvillette is not so like, you know. Also, Sayo, by the way, maybe one of the greatest, you know. Just let me go Sayo instead of like this one. Let me show you why. Sayo is just crazy.
Let's go get ourselves.
I will do the video, no
He's
problem.
mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
Just a second.
I dare you to release me and say
Something like this, right? Like it's a start point and like yeah, jumping.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Okay. All right, like. Oh yeah, what can I do? Oh yeah, I can do something actually. Can I? Yes, I can. Just a second. As a base point, I can do something like this. Just a second. Where is the trash? Oh yeah, no, you don't need to do that. That's it. That's a
If you are
base
presently
point, right?
unoccupied, perhaps
Alright.
we could stop a while.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, it's there. Just a second. So yeah. So yeah, as you know, like it's like, oh, Timmy is another point. Exact another point. Let me go Kinich now. Kinich should cover the same distance as Xianyun does, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you running away?
My bad. Yeah, I just like I'm a little bit clumsy with Kinich, unfortunately. I need like just press it. No, like with one it's like yes, a little bit like kinda a lot. And now let's try Sayo. Sayo is just crazy, you know. Sayo is just insane. The only problem is, yeah, Sayo just, you know, like Sayo is just crazy. The only problem is Sayo cannot, and also she applies like animals. So yeah, she's crazy. Where is that point? Yeah, that point is gone. Oh yeah, I was far away. So yeah, Kinich is not. That's why Xianyun is better. That's why I like Xianyun, because Xianyun, like you use that skill throughout that. By the way, you can use something like this as well. Also, Xianyun, like also decrease your cooldown by 3 seconds. Just let me, you know that, but let me show you. When you don't use that last attack, notice like just keep these numbers.
Skyward!
You see, it went from like by 3 seconds, from like 7 to 4 immediately. It's because of her talent. Just a second. No, it's not because of talent, my bad. It's because of like this one. Yeah, if Xianyun doesn't use her like attack while she is like use her skill, this like the drift cloud is attack wave, then the next cooldown of the white cloud of her skill is like will be decreased by 3 seconds, which is super useful, you know. Also, you know why Xianyun is great? I like her. You can do like something like this easily. You see, jumping around. So yeah, she's crazy, but unfortunately, she is only great for exploration, not for damage, because at Constellation 0, her damage output is trash as hell. Yeah, unfortunately. That's a problem. Also, another problem, it's like she needs a lot of energy recharge. My base one is 170. When I use her skill, because of this weapon, it gives me 48 more. It means overall like 218, you know? And you need this one. So yeah, you need about like 230, 220 energy recharge on her. But Sayo, in terms of like about speed, yes, she is not so speedy, but the distance, she is just great, you know. I will build my Sayo, by the way, when I like. Unfortunately for me, she's without constellations. Oh, about Arlecchino, by let's check Arlecchino. If you don't mind, guys. What's your favorite team for exploration, Matt? My favorite team is like, let's say you know, like I usually, like when I get some characters more useful, I change my team. But at the moment, I use like this team, Xianyun always in my team. Like as soon as I got my Xianyun, like she is like let's say, settled in my exploration team, because she's just #1 in exploration. Now I use Kinich. Back then I use this team. Like before Kinich, I use Xianyun, Alhatem, Fischl, and Kazuha. That was my like
In the name
before
of the
Kinich.
Prinzessin.
As like after Kinich, now is Kinich and Dia. Like
Glad
this
to
team.
be working with you.
Back then I used like another team. Before it was, if I'm not mistaken, before like Xianyun, I used Kazuha, but it's not so great actually. Xianyun in this case way more comfortable to play. Before, oh yes, I use this team. Arlecchino. Before like Alhatem team, I use Arlecchino. Just a second. Arlecchino, Emily, and Kazuha.
I'm quite flattered.
So yeah, let me check like now. Just a second.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Yeah. Arlecchino, as you know guys, can also like by using her stamina, doing something like this. And it covers pretty good distance, not gonna lie, you see. Like it's like, yes, it's like a little bit cheating. Just a second, let me do it again. Not so many players use it. Let me go like a little bit far away. But it's that ability, that kit or mechanic, it uses her stamina, which is not so useful. In terms of Xianyun, by the way, she doesn't use any stamina. While she jumping, she doesn't use any stamina. And she's pretty fast actually. You see? It's pretty decent like distance, not gonna lie. Oh, Yoni, the like Sayu exploration arc like kinda like this. Like yeah, Yoni. Like if you have Sayu, by the way, Constellation 6, I will build definitely my my Sayu when I get Constellation, because like she has like, yes, she heals like with circle. I mean, she creates a circle, which in some cases might be not so useful, but that skill is just crazy. Why is she good at Constellation? Oh no, it's not about Constellation 6 or something, because you know like why? I try to avoid building like of course with some exceptions, but I try to avoid building 4-star characters without constellations at all. You know, let's say, yes, it's like, yes, the only exception was like it's my Cookie Shinobu, because she's crazy. But all other characters, yes. No, like let's say Dion. I started to build her only after Constellation 6. That's why I still keep my like Lila at level 71, you know, and Lynette as well. Even though Lynette is just crazy character, you know. So yeah, by the way, Gaming, you know, I want to build him. He's not a bad character. With Constellation 1, it's more than enough, by the way, to build him. But still, I just like keep him at level 70. I want to get more Constellation, because it's not a waste. I don't know, like it's some kinda, yeah, some kinda, I don't know, like my maybe behavior with 4 stars. Can you help me make a Kinich team? Oh yes, of course. Just a second, Haddad. I have C6 Gaming, but I don't have Xianyun, sadly. Xianyun, yeah, Xianyun. By the way, about like Xianyun, you don't need Xianyun to use Gaming. You just don't. You know why? Because let's say since you have Xilonen, the best team for Gaming is going to be Xilonen, Gaming, Furina, and Kazuha or Sucrose. It's not Xianyun. Just keep that in mind. You don't need Xianyun. And by the way, Xianyun has a problem with that like burst. When she apply burst, like plunge attacks, like it's only one instance of damage. I mean, like it's not multi-target. It's one like single target damage. Just keep that in mind. Like yeah, bring enemy heals nearby. Okay, continuously start 8 seconds. Let me check that. It's definitely single target, but I want to. When the active character completes the plunging attack, Xilonen will consume war stack. Enemy deals AoE damage. Only one stack will can exist. Just a sec. Oh yeah, this one. Start with 8 stacks while adaptable nearby active character in the party will have the. It's like I cannot find it, but it's only one, like it's single target, which is a problem, you know. But Gaming, when he is in his burst mode, he is like doing multiple target damage. Oh yes, of course, you have like kinich. Just a second, Haddad. Can we teach how to do double swirl? Oh, double swirl with Kazuha. It's not difficult. Just let me just like read about the team. Haddad asked me.
The secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a...
Oh yeah, let's do something. I like something like this. Just let me show. When she gets that. Okay, Kinich, Nahida, Shinchu, Yelan, Shanling, Bennett, Alhatem, Cookie, Tignari, Raiden, Kazuha, Yaoyan, Official. Actually, you have pretty good characters, not gonna lie. Ola, you can go Kinich, you can go Shanling and Bennett, and as a 4... you can go Nahida. Let me try this team. Let me try this team Spoil Abyss and I will show you. About double swirl. You know, like Kazuha, like you know that Kazuha is the only character who can do double swirl. The only problem is, like as you know, when you apply, it's not so. Let's say it's not consistent. And why you can do double swirl? When you apply something to your enemy, let's say like you apply like pyro, right? With like your arlecchino. And let's say you do not pyro, but yes, with Shinchu. You just like Shinchu attacks with his swords by using his burst, right? And you apply pyro with when you are in a Bond of Life mode of arlecchino. You can do like something like this. Let's say enemy has like 2 2 auras. First you swirl one of them, then you reapply that. So yeah, it's like this. You need to like do this move, I mean like Kazuha's skill, not like this one, but like hold it. In this case you do like double swirl, but it's a little bit difficult to do in some cases because you know like it's kind of random. Let me just try to do it. Just a second, Haddad. Let me try to do it. I don't think it's like, you know, I usually try to avoid this because this technique is like pretty okay, but you know, like the problem is you cannot see all of this in numbers, you know, that's the problem. That's why I like, for example, Xilonen, because when you use Xilonen at the moment, you can see all of the numbers. You can see like you get that elemental damage bonus, right? And you can see that you get that debuff. Just a second.
For justice.
Yeah, I have all of the stuff I need. Oh yeah. Okay, let's. So yeah.
Blade break.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my.
Just yeah.
Cheap.
No, it's not like this.
This will end you.
Time to go.
Let me do it again.
Rain outlines your.
The wind knows me.
Unfortunately, you cannot. Oh yeah, this one. Just a second.
One with nature.
Just a second.
Overruled.
I'm ready.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
This isn't over!
The wind knows me.
Fall before me!
Rain outlines your fate.
One with nature.
No, it's only one thrill. So yeah, it's a little bit like you need to apply like as a characters with like a lot of AU.
Fall before me! I've got the hand. Ready!
But let's say, you know what? Let's do like another thing. Just a second. Let's go like another character. You can do it with Bennett, I think, with C6 Bennett, or with Xianyun. Just a second. Let me do with Xianyun. Yeah. Because like, yeah, it's like definitely not double one. Let's go like this team.
I can't wait any longer.
I'm gonna try to showcase my mualani now on Scarabos. Oh, alright. Okay, let me go like Xianyun.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Time to go.
Stray clouds converge!
Okay, let me do something like this. Okay, let me.
Boba, get the...
Ring cutter!
Into the wind.
That won't work!
Just a second.
One with nature.
No, my sword! Yeah.
Just a second.
Let me weave you a...
Eat this!
Into the wind.
I don't think it worked actually. Yeah, I'm a little bit like yeah. It's you can do it by this technique, but yeah, sometimes it's like maybe you get it, but maybe not. So yeah, it's only you need to hold it, not but like tap it, you know. So yeah, it's still like a little bit like not consistent one, you know. But Kazuha is the only one who can do that. Yeah, you're right. No, I got the EM boost from with it. Congrats with that. Okay, Haddad, like let me just do the team. Sorry Toto about that. So yeah, I like couldn't answer your question totally. Like, but yes, that's double swill. It's a little bit pain in the ash actually. Not gonna lie. And if you have like pretty good aura, I mean like consistent aura, then yes, you can do it. About the team, Haddad. Since you have these characters, you can go like this team. You can go Kinich, you can go Nahida, and you can go double Pyro, which is not a bad team for Kinich. Kinich needs Pyro on the field, you know. I would say maybe Xianyun is not the best option, unfortunately. I usually use Dia. You know why? Dia gives you some resistance to interruption. Also, Dia like also gives like it's a field she creates. It's a little bit like big then. With Xianyun is a little bit difficult, but still, when you use with Nahida, try to give Nahida Deepwood definitely because it will increase kinich damage. So yeah, and we can do it like with this kind. So yeah, for the first one, let me go like this team. Oh yeah, no Bennett. Actually, for arlecchino, you don't need any healing. Oh, you're welcome, Tom. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, like actually, it wasn't the like let's say total answer to the question, but yeah, it's a little bit annoying. Not gonna lie. It's like kinda yes. It depends. It's not the thing you can do like every time you use. It's not like ordinary swirl, you know. That's why Kazuha in some cases is a little bit difficult to use. Sucrose instead, like I would say maybe better. You know why? Because Sucrose usually swirls only one element. That's it. Kazuha can do multiple ones, and yeah, sometimes you can just mess. That's why when you play with the mono teams with Kazuha, I would say it's like better in terms of damage. Let's say mono pyro team, Kazuha and like Arlecchino, Bennett, Shanling, or maybe Dia or something else, you know. So yeah. Or maybe with a team like with Xilonen is great. That's why Xilonen, Furina, Neuvillette, and Kazuha is a great team actually, because you cannot mess with. You definitely will swirl Hydro in this team. It also depends on the enemies, but usually yes, it's like this. Okay, with attack buff too. Yes, it's like the it's usually like this. Attack buff. You know why? Because you need elemental mastery to do vaporize. Vaporize real, like yeah, it relies on EM. All right.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. You asked for it.
Oh my god.
Finally, I get the fairy.
Here comes the catch. Let the mountain's veins boil! Transfixed! Quietly now.
Shouldn't get careless.
My bad. I just like
Witness
I
my
haven't marked there.
crimes. Letting grave names echo! Let's get it on!
Shouldn't get careless. Onward, friends.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Overrule. Gotcha.
Okay, let me try this thing with kinich. Like the best option for, by the way, you can use different characters, but still, since you don't have them, so yes, it's like I think this team might be better.
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom!
Let me try to use.
Going in!
Hey, yeah! I'm right.
Locked on.
Your coming was foretold. For the eternal oasis!
Shadow the past. Mind the command.
Bloom as a flowers in Durabard!
Gonna hurt in the morning?
Out when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insect! Nice and spicy!
Target acquired.
The eternal oasis at long last!
Make yourselves at home! This may hurt a little.
Everybody stand!
Eat this! Oh, you're done, Kinich! You're so done!
So yeah, this team is good. It's not bad team. Emily is better, but still you can do like you use this team double Dendro, double Pyro. I usually use different team with my characters. If I'm using Nahida on my kinich team, who will I use with? Oh, okay, with Alhaitham one. Oh, Alhaitham. Okay. In this case, I would suggest you to use different team. You know why? Just a second. Let me copy that. I would suggest you to use like these teams. Then, yeah. You need to build like two teams, right? In this case, just a second. You have like Alhaitham, Kokishinobu, Shinchu. Yao Fisher, right? So yeah. Just a second. Just a second, I will do some adjustment. I would suggest you to try these teams. You know why? Since Kinich is a range character and you can get Hyperbloom and Burgeon with these characters, you still will be alright, you know? So yeah, you can use. The only condition I would say, let's say yes, it's better to go your Xianyun or like unfortunately you don't have Dia, right? If you don't have Dia, that's a yeah, Dia is like will be way better. I have Kinich, Nahida, yes, you don't have Dia. You actually can with my characters. You don't have Dia, right, Haddad? If you don't have Dia, then I would say this team is okay. You know why? Because like it's better to like go at least one top builded team, you know, like this team is better for Al-Haytham, and just like do another one like this. Let me try it. Of course, would be nice to get like maybe instead of like Xianyun, you can go, just a second. Oh, you have Raiden as well. Raiden is actually not a bad option. The only problem is Xianyun is better. Yao and Fischl is like, Fischl is also can be useful actually. No Dia, that's alright. Let me go like this team. If like it's going to be terrible, I just can do some adjustment. Maybe I will go Fischl instead of like Xianyun. But this one is better because it gives you 25% more attack, like double pyro, right? Also, you can do some Burgeon. The only problem is it's like, yes. Just a second, let me try it.
Here comes the catch. I'm going in.
Hey, yeah! Booba, get them!
For the Lord of the Night! How's this?
The dead blaze and dragon fire!
The fairy?
Game's up. Time's over. Let's light it up. Everybody stand.
Locked on! Claim these souls!
Miss your souls in your afterlife! Speechless.
I got him cornered!
I'm going in. Quietly now.
Nice and spicy.
Here comes the catch.
Locked on!
So yeah, this team is okay, and you can use, by the way, Hyperbloom. Instead of going like Xianyun, by the way, you can go Raiden, but EM Raiden. Let me just try this one and finish it, and I will show you.
Sharing my knowledge.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your.
Yeah, my bad.
The bond is strong. I'll settle this.
The process of elimination.
Your coming was foretold. Bloom as the flowers in
Temple of
Gurabad.
Wisdom.
outlines your
Found
fate.
this one like a 99! The eternal oasis at long last.
Hey! Everyone hold hands! Share my knowledge!
Out of my way!
Scatter!
Committed to memory! The Temple of Wisdom!
Instead of Xianyun, you can go Raiden. You know why? But EM Raiden. Can I see you can? Yes, of course. You're crazy strong. Mine only can 56. Oh yeah, just a second. I want Emily and Dia. About Emily, I would say Emily is okay, but you know, like you can skip Emily actually. She is okay. She is good in Hypervolume actually. I use Emily in Hypervolume instead of Nahida. You know why? Because Emily is good in multi-wave content. I mean, like if you have like couple waves, especially in Spiral Abyss and like floor 12, then she might be useful than Nahida. Nahida, you need to like on-field Nahida, mark the enemies. It's a little bit difficult, but it's not difficult. You lose time. But with Emily, yes, you just like as you know, like her skill and burst last for 22 seconds, and a cooldown it's like 15 seconds. So yeah, I will show you. Just a second. Let me just do this one.
Gotcha.
Out of the frying pan!
Everybody stand!
Eat this!
For the Lord of the Night!
The glory to which none can compare! Especially not when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insects!
Let's light it up! Busted. Adventure time. I'm going in! Game's up. Fun's over.
Nice and spicy!
That was unexpected! Claim these souls! Everything
Okay.
has a...
Like yeah, it's like yeah, it's like this. It can be. Just a second.
Gotcha. Huh? Teamwork is trick.
You're toast! Out of the frying pan!
Yeah. Huh. Everybody stand. Here comes the cash.
For the Lord of the Night! Target acquired.
Get the beast and dragon!
Let's light it up. Quietly now. We go. I'm going in.
I messed up a little bit.
I got him cornered!
Busted. Let's light it up. Everybody stand. Things are about to get dicey.
You're toast! Nice and spicy!
Shadow of the past! Mine to command!
It's gonna hurt in the morning. This is just my...
Alright, I will leave for now, like, yeah, but still. About my, I will go like Raiden now, and I will show you. About my kinich, I will use different team. Instead of Xianyun, I will go Raiden EM. About kinich. So, my weapon is like this one. I use Wolf over Greystone. Let's say we have some alternatives. You can use like this one as well. Prototype Archaic. It's not a bad option. Bro, I never get elemental damage buff. Elemental damage buff? Or like elemental damage buff from Xilonen? if you don't get elemental damage buff, you know why? Or like from up. So yeah, you can use this one. It's not a bad weapon. If you don't have like, let's say, any other option, you can use this one, by the way. It's not a great one, it's a fish one, but still, it's attack, and he needs attack. But prototype archaic, I would say it's like better option. I can switch it, by the way. Let me switch it and do like try with him. But I will switch the team as well. Oh, congrats with 133. So yeah, about like, let me just go with Raiden. The same team, but instead of, I will go EM Raiden and Bennett, like this one. Actually, Yoni, if you ask me, you can go up to 2 million, you know. This one is...
My lucky day.
Gotcha. Game's up. Time's up.
Teamwork is great! Oh, glory!
Target acquired.
You need to hurry up.
Quietly now. You're about to get illusion shattered.
Everybody stand back!
I got him cornered.
Bow before your king! The glory to which none can compare!
busted. Here comes the catch.
So yeah, let me show you why this team is also not a bad team. And you see, just you can clear it. And by the way, it's like within a minute, you know. So yeah, let me have that like Kinich is a great character with hyper bloom as well. And this team, just a second, can do like burgeon a little bit. And like, oh, that's why I died so many times with like Shanling. It's like because I mostly attack with Shanling's burst, which is a problem, a little bit problem. So yeah, let me get this. Let me go the same team. It's Yelan. Try to avoid Furina if you have. Furina deplete, like, yeah, deplete the HP. And in this case, it's a little bit difficult to like use like healing. So the team I use is like this one. Raiden, EM Raiden, by the way, and Bennett.
The campaign begins.
Like Raiden, my Raiden build is like with Elemental Mastery. So yeah, I use like this artifact set. It's Flower of Paradise Lost. Weapon is like Dragon's Bane. Talent is like this. Overall stats, like you see, like no crit damage, no crit rate, no energy recharge. She is like fully with Elemental Mastery. You see? So yeah. That's why you can do Hyper Bloom. Since Kinich attack with his normal, when he like hook an enemy, right? He can attack like enemies with Dendro. And pretty consistent and high speed Dendro. In this case, Hyper Bloom is also not a bad option. And you see, like it's like free to play weapon. You still can finish it within a minute. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Haddad. Show us your weapon. Oh, okay, my weapons. Oh. I don't have so much. Like I play this game like since release, almost since release. So yeah, I don't have so much. I mean, like the only premium weapons is like this one. It's Arlecchino's one. This one, it's Freedom Sword for Kazuha. Ayaka's weapon. Xilonen's weapon, it's crazy by the way, I like it. Staff of Homa, level 1 Staff of Homa, and Jade Cutter, which is maybe my favorite weapon. So yeah, this one is just crazy. That's it, it's like premium weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's it. All other weapons, it's Amos, this one, it's like from less standard banner, let's say, you can get them, you know? This one's, and Gravestone as well. Sahofoma, I lost like when I wanted to get Aqua Simulacra for my Yelan, but yeah, I just failed and got like this one. Oh yeah, just sorry guys. About my 4 stars weapon, by the way, if you like interested in. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I have all of the free event weapons Hoyo gives us. So yeah, it's like this one is like event, this one is all event weapons. Then this one event. This one is event. Is this one event, just a second. So yeah, I have, if I'm not mistaken, I have all of the event weapons we have, like 4 stars. Okay, let me try the same team Haddad with like so yeah, this team is actually not bad, and second team Alhaitham is just crazy actually. You know why? Alhaitham he's just insane character actually. You just need to get used to him, that's it. Just keep that in mind. And I would suggest to always use this. Let's say you can skip, let me try it again. Like you actually can skip Nahida, but you definitely need to go Shinchu and Kuki Shinobu. It's not because of weapons or something. Let me just show you. Just one run, like you can go like Shinchu, you can go Alhaitham, Kuki Shinobu, and instead of Nahida, let's say, yes, Nahida will give you more damage because of elemental mastery, but if you don't have her, Yao Yao is not a way, unfortunately. You know why? Because Yao Yao, yes, Yao Yao with Constellation 1, if I'm not mistaken, gives you additional 50% elemental damage bonus, or Dendro damage bonus, I'm sorry. But I would say Traveler, Dendro Traveler is better. And for the first one, let's go the same team. It's like Yelan. It's like this one. Raiden. I prefer this team more than Shanlink. You know why? Because that Burgeon, it can destroy you immediately. With Bennett, it's like a little bit easy. He destroys the like course, Dendro course, and you're okay. But with Shanlink, it's a bit difficult. Because Dendro course, like when you do Burgeon, like yeah, it's like it's a nightmare.
Take it easy. Game's up. Fun's up. Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
Shadow the past. Mind to command. Target acquired.
Dead for play!
Mind blade.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. There is no escape. Go in!
Locked up. For the Lord of the Night.
Glory to which none can compare! Especially not
Quiet now.
aliens!
Everybody stand back!
You must pay!
Freshness preserved.
Time for you to pay the price.
Yeah. My bad. Yes, I forgot. Because you know why? You need to just destroy that shield, and you need to use like since only Bennett available, so you need to switch to Bennett first.
Let's get down to business.
Busted. Things are about to get tight. Illusion shattered. Let's light it up. Teamwork is strength.
I got him cornered.
Quiet now. Game's up. Shine down. Everybody stand back.
Shadow the past. Mind to command. Target acquired.
Glory to which none can compare! Especially not when I'm in that mood. Measly insect! Now you must pay!
Let's move.
Gotcha. Teamwork is strict.
I got him cornered.
We're about to get set.
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
I'm going in! Oh, glory!
Target acquired.
So yeah, the Trident was my bad. What are spoilers for spoilers for 5.2? Like, let's say we have some info, and we're going to get on the first phase, it's like Chasca alongside Linnea, and for the second phase is going to be Neuvillette and Zhongli, but it's still like it's not confirmed, but maybe. Also, I heard about 4 stars, it's going to be Hazo, Fischl and Auroron, by the way. We still don't know which phase we're going to get them, but I would be nice to get Auroron like with Chasca, because like it fits Chasca a lot. You know why? Because he is off field, like also he can benefit from electrocharge. Chasca can do that when you use another pyro. Chasca is a little bit complicated character actually. Also, if you know guys, in a 5.2 we're going to get some elemental like transformative reactions multipliers increased, which is crazy actually for some reactions. Let's say it's not so crazy, but it can increase your damage. So yeah, let me just show this thing.
Let me lead you a breath.
No, my...
Germinate!
I'll settle this. Dissipate.
Your coming was foretold.
Rain
By
outlines
the
your fate.
eternal oasis!
Rain cutter!
Spring forth! Defract!
The eternal oasis at long last!
No, my sword!
Our bond is strong.
Propagate! So!
Lightning purified. Dissipate.
Flicker.
So you still can do it, like even without Nahida, you still can, but you notice that like the damage output, yes, a little bit low, so yeah, it's a little bit low. Alright, I need to do like couple more domains, let me do it. By the way, about like prototype archaic, it's a craftable one if I'm not mistaken. How to increase hyperbloom damage? Mine is like 32. Actually 32 is not bad, but oh hi Kakarot, how are you doing? The only way you can increase your hyperbloom damage, it's like we have only 2 ways. Like let's say we have couple ways. Let's say like the first one, it's level. You need to level up characters to level 90. Second one is elemental mastery, full elemental mastery. And the third one, it's a supportive characters. Let's say something like this. I usually use my Barbara with this set, with like 4-piece instructor set, which gives you elemental mastery. This set, let me like do this set. So yeah, like I don't know if you have Nahida or not, but let me show you. So I will go the team like this, Barbara.
Wish me luck!
Depends on the rest of the team. Who is the better, Nahida, Hyperbloom, Raiden, or Cookie? Nahida Hyper, like for Nahida is Cookie better. You know why? Let's say why? Like it's like yes, like Kakarot is right. When you use like Neuvillette, it's better to use like Raiden, unless you have Constellation 1. If you have Constellation 1, then use Cookie Shinobu. If you use any other Hydro characters, I would say Cookie Shinobu. You know why? Because Cookie Shinobu creates like like circle like around her, and she can attack all of the dendro cores. Raiden has coordinated attack, and sometimes she just misses some cores. That's a problem. Why Raiden can be a little bit more beneficial in some cases because of like skill duration. It's 25 seconds, you know. But Kuki Shinobu, you need like Constellation 2. That's a problem. So it depends on your character, I would say. Also, we have like crazy weapon, Dragon's Bane, which gives you a lot of like elemental mastery. But for Kuki Shinobu, we don't have like the most sword. It's like Freedom Sword, which can give you 200 elemental mastery. That's it. You definitely will be a little bit low on elemental mastery. So yeah, in case like it also depends on elemental mastery. So yeah, let's say my Kuki Shinobu is level 90 with 954, right? Because of weapon. You know, like weapon has a little bit low elemental mastery. The only option is like this one, Freedom Sword, which gives you a little bit more, you know, like 30 more, something like that. Yeah, it's about like 33 more elemental mastery. But we have like Dragon's Bane. Dragon's Bane is crazy. Especially for like, yeah, you know, for elemental mastery. My team is Nahida, Raiden, Furina, Shinchu, Zhongli. Furina, Shinchu, Zhongli. In this case, I would suggest you to like go Shinchu maybe. Oh, you're well welcome, Hadat. You're well welcome. You can go with Hadat Hidayat. Yes, by the way. I have 1k elemental mastery on both of them. Let me show you the team. So yeah, at the moment my Raiden has like 1058, right? When I use like 158. So yeah, let me just show you.
Shine down. Share my knowledge. No, my sword. Witness the power of
Now she has 1178. It's because of like this set, but you can keep your sorry about like sorry about the performance. So yeah, you can keep Barbara online and do the reaction again and again. So yeah, you can like get that 120, let's say continuously, and you see the damage. You see the damage. Damage is just crazy. That's it. And like super easy. Even though like Barbara without one artifact, which like I would suggest you to go energy recharge in this case, because she doesn't need elemental mastery at all. Even though it's a 4-star artifact, you still deals crazy amount of damage. So you see, it's like this. What you can do, like you can use Kuki Shinobu like this. Let me show you with Kuki actually, or you can use another team. By the way, I like another team, which is like I would say way better. Like it's like I'm more comfortable. That's a good enough EM for a hyper one. So okay, I will keep it. All right. Okay, so let me just show you another team, Toto, which I actually love the most. And like instead of Barbara, yes, it's not so much elemental mastery, but this team is also crazy. It's the same team, but instead of like since the lack of Raiden's coordinated attack, you can go Sucrose, you know?
I can do it.
Like this team. But still, Barbara with the structure set is great, not gonna lie. So yeah, and do something like this.
I see everything.
Actually using...
There is no escape!
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you. Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Swirl Mark 2.
In terms of damage, I would say this team is better. You know why? You can do swirl when you use sucrose, and if you go like my weapon is magic guide, but if you use sacrificial sword, you can do like 3 of this attack. Why this attack is good? Since it's AoE, it allows you to like swirl electro and apply electro to all of the characters. In this case, you can like destroy all of the dendrocores, which is super useful. So I mean, like, you don't need Kukishinova, and Raiden's skill duration like helps a lot. Okay, let me just go another team, and like unfortunately like you cannot, like you need to go Shinchu or maybe Yelan, something like that. You know why? Barbara is not so helpful, because Barbara in this case, it's like, yeah, she creates a small that circle which heals you. But for Abyss, you need a healer, Vortex. So Barbara is better. No, you don't need that. You know why? Kakarot. Because you can go... you can do something like this. We have like prototype Amber. And with this weapon, or you can like... Let me switch it. Yes, my bad. I just like use this one. It's less damage, by the way. You can go Sucrose with this weapon, and you don't need Barbara at all. You will be completely alright. You know why? Because Sucrose is not a bad battery, even though her energy cost is pretty high. It's mediocre, it's not so high. It's actually high. I forgot about that. So it's 80. You still can do pretty much. Let me just like try it. Let me try it in Spiral Abyss, but after that I maybe need to like finish the stream, guys. It's a little bit late. So let me go the same team on the second half, and I will show you. You don't need a healer, by the way. What state should I look for in instructor set? Oh, okay, about like, you mean stats, right? About stats, I would say it's like, just a second. I have a ton of, by the way, farming instructor set, it's not an easy task, I would say. You know why? I will explain in just a second. Try to keep all of them. They are just, there's a gold. About stats, let me show my Barbara. Barbara with energy recharge. I would say energy recharge. Mostly focus on energy recharge. Energy recharge. And HP for Barbara because of healing, of course. This one, I use Elemental Mastery, but you know, like, still subset. You can go full EM. If I'm not, yes, I go like full EM. EM. Sans can be energy recharge or HP. It depends. And that's it. So what substat, it's energy recharge and HP would be nice for Barbara. But let me show you this team, like without Barbara, but with Sucrose and with prototype Amber. Just a second. I'm from Azerbaijan, Totem. Girl, you don't need any stats for... Okay. If you have a field... In Hydro... Oh, Hydro. In Hydro, I have only Shinchu and Bar. Actually, you know, like, if you notice that, Gaurav, like, Barbara and Shinchu is more than enough. For Hyper Blooming, Barbara, the only, like, condition I would say, it's use Sacrificial Sword on your Shinchu, because it's, like, it's very helpful. Okay, let me just finish this one real quick.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Here comes the catch. Teamwork is strength!
Get the berry. Look who's here.
Gotcha! Letting brave names echo! Going in!
Shouldn't get careless.
Quiet now. Game's up. Time's over. Overrule.
Bring it!
Our cause is as unyielding as ice.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. The Nahida can be your own field driver, Gorov, since Shinchu is more... No, not like... when you use Barbara, I would say use Barbara instead of Nahida. But when you use Shinchu with Sucrose, I would say better to use Sucrose, definitely. It's not Nahida. And why? I will show you why.
Witness the power of Gugwa. No, Mike, stand clear. Absorption test.
Illusion shattered! Your coming was
Everyone
foretold!
dance.
We're the eternal oasis! There is no escape!
Animal hyperstasis and you. Animal test 6308.
The eternal oasis at long last! Shine down!
Rain outlines your. Let's play pretty little. Absorption test. I see everything.
Illusion
Animal test 6308. Hey, make yourselves at home. Enhanced animal module 75.
There is no escape!
No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse. Time to act. Everyone hold it.
Shine down!
So it's not so difficult. That's why use Sucrose. But you just switch between any like your characters. That's it. Like this team actually, like Sucrose, Shinchu, and why I use, by the way, Shinchu's skill. It's because like he gives you like some resistance to interruption, and also healing. So yeah, this team is crazy actually. Like Sucrose, and you know why? It's only because of this. Because yeah, since Raiden's coordinated attack is not so great, so yeah, you can use this team. Oh, enjoy. Oh, bye bye, Toto. Bye bye. You're welcome, Gaurav. So yeah, guys, it's like it's about like how is you going? How do you get Xilonen? Maybe no, I do get a cancellation, but it cost me. Oh, for real? But like it's not for me. Okay, guys, like let me just like do some. Yeah, it's about to finish the stream. Let me do. Yeah, strongbox. And also, by the way, keep that in mind, in 5.2, since we're going to get electrocharge reaction multiplier increased, it means a little bit more damage for Hyper Bloom, you know? So yeah, so Hyper Bloom will be not broken as hell, of course, but a little bit more powerful, I would say, something like that. Not Virgin, only Hyper Bloom. Alrighty, let me go my lucky team.
I got you, boss.
Oh yeah, and let me switch my kinich weapon. Yeah, in Spylab is this weapon okay, but in Overworld actually, like with the level, like world level 9, yeah, it's better to use like this one. Alrighty, let me go some like, maybe this ones. Yeah. All right. Actually, yes, I got couple. I mean, like pretty good artifacts. I will just let me check it. Actually, it can. It's like, let's say if all of the, it's good piece for anyway. Yeah, it's. Then I will keep it. Or crit damage, I will keep it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's it. That was it.
My people are used to the desert life, but still, I hope that
Can you
one
go
day
into
they'll
the
be able to
domain
find an
or base
oasis of
and
their
use
own,
Raiden, Nahida,
and leave
Shinchu,
sandstorms
Barbara,
behind
and
for a
use
better
Nahida
life.
on field work. Yes, Gaurav, I can do it, but if you don't mind, it's like, you know, like it's a 3 hours like live stream, and like it's time to finish the stream. But I will copy the like the team you told me about. If you don't mind, I will do it tomorrow. So yeah. But Barbara, Nahida, Shinchu, it's possible. Actually, it's not a bad team.
We mercs have one simple
Let me
rule.
do like domain.
Whoever
Okay,
pays
just a
the
second.
most is
Let
your
me do
new
in domain, no
boss.
problem. Let me go like this domain and do it. Just a second, Gaurav. Barbara, yes, Barbara was and Nahida as like, I wouldn't suggest you still to go for Nahida as on field. You know why? I will explain you why. I will explain you why Nahida is not okay. Why you don't need to use Nahida because of set, instructor set, and because of team. It's like you will lose 120 elemental mastery. Let me just go the team you told me about. It's like just a second. Barbara, Raiden, and Nahida, right? Why
I've been waiting for
on
you
field
for
Nahida is bad? Since you use this set, right? This set says that upon triggering an elemental reaction, it means like only this character needs to do this reaction to get additional elemental mastery. Like second, when you use Nahida, right? You cannot apply Hydro. And that's the main reason when you can create course, Dendro course. That's why you need to use Barbara's normal attacks, which is Hydra. So that's why Nahida on field it's like bad idea. Why in Spoil Abyss it was okay? Because that Hydro boss was like this one is Hydro. That's why you can use Nahida. But when boss is not Hydro, it's like yeah, it's not acceptable, you know? Like this one. This boss is Hydro. You can use Nahida and create course. You like, but when boss is something like this, you cannot use Nahida. You need to use Hydro, you know? So yeah, it's like, let me show you what I mean. Let me go the domain and I will like, let's say like it makes no sense. You cannot create course. That's it. That's a problem. You can do like some aggravate damage. You will do some spread damage, but not hyperbloom damage. Which artifact set you're using on Nahida? On Nahida is like Deepwood set. Oh, bye Kakarot. So yeah, just a second, let me show you. But like for Nahida, it's like Nahida's signature set is Deepwood. So yeah, when you want, like, why Nahida is not okay? In this case, you cannot trigger reaction. So yeah, let me just show you.
There is no escape. I see
Mark them
everything.
one, right? It's not hyper. Yes, we can use Shinchu, you're right. Like, let's say something like this.
Ring cutter.
And use Nahida. Yes, you can do that. But Barbara in this case way better because you can use skill, you get additional elemental mastery only by using when you use Barbara, not Nahida, you know? So yeah, in this case, if you check it, you see, I immediately got this like additional 120 elemental mastery, which increase your damage. You know, that's why it's like when you skip to Nahida, yes, you can also get some additional elemental mastery, but it's useless for her. Like, let's say you can get like Nahida, as you know, by using her burst, can give elemental mastery up to 250. But for Nahida is useless because Raiden is a character who close the reaction. I mean hyperbloom reaction. Because of that, it's better to use Barbara to get that 120.
Everyone hold hands.
Now my Nahida has like 959, right? I use her burst.
Share my knowledge.
She's on field. Now I have, you see, like like increased elemental mastery. It's also like my Raiden doesn't get that. You see, my Raiden's elemental mastery went down. You know why? Because my Barbara is not on field. Only active character gets this one. You know?
Shine down!
You see? That's why you need to keep Barbara on field, but not Nahida. So yeah, it's like it's pretty simple, not so difficult, but just keep that in mind. That's it. If you, by the way, you can use this team in Spire but actually you can't use this team in Spire Abyss. That's why Sucrose is better. You know why? Because you can, like, you can, but instead of using against that Hydro enemy, you need to use Nahida, not Barbara. So yeah, like, it's like this. You're welcome. You're welcome, yeah. You can use Gildred on Hagar. Can I use Gildred on Raiden? Yes, you can, but it's not the best solution. I like best solution for hyper blooming. It's like Flower of Paradise Lost, because it increases your damage by a lot. Let me show you. Like, you can use Gildred, but if you want to do like pretty good hyper bloom damage, this set is best one. It's like Flower of Paradise Lost. The equipment characters Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burgeon reaction damage like are increased by 40%. Additionally, after the equipment characters triggers these reactions, you can get 25% more. It's also stackable. So yeah, the characters who equip this character can still trigger effect like when not on field. Let's say this set is made for off-field Raiden EM Hyper Bloom, you know? That's why this set is way better than Gilded Gems. But still, you can use, if you don't have this 4-piece, you can use Gilded Gem. But it give like a Gilded Gem will give you less damage. Also for Cookie Shinobu is also better to use like Flower of Paradise Lost. For Burgeon characters also, it's not a bad idea. You don't need to farm it, by the way, Kakarot. Come on, like Kakarot, you always want to argue with me. Why is that? You don't need to farm it, by the way. You like go like this, like scam box, you know, like we have it. You can go like this way, and you just find this one, Flower of Paradise Lost. You don't need to farm it at all. So yeah, you only thing you need like be adventure rank or like 45. That's it, or 50 if I'm not mistaken. You can like this one. Here it is. You don't need to farm that set, but yes, I totally agree that that set is not so good. Like, actually it's good. You know why? Because alongside that set, you also can get another one, which is not bad Wanderer set, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Flower of Paradise Lost. I farm it a lot. Nemo damage? Oh no, it's like for Wanderer. Yeah, it's for Wanderer. But still, I mean, you can like, it's better to use Strongbox to like create it, that's it. It's like people saying to use Whimsy as a... Nahida gives more EM or Kazuha? Nahida gives more EM of Kazuha? No, like Kazuha doesn't give you any, like, yes, like with Constellation 2 Kazuha, yes, it gives you like 200s, but Nahida can give you up to 250. Nahida gives more. But Nahida is like doesn't need any constellation. Like Nahida can give you only by using her burst. That's it. But Kazuha needs constellation too, unfortunately. And also Nahida gives you throughout the 15 seconds, like by duration of her burst. But Kazuha is only for 8 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's like this. I don't have constellation for Kazuha, unfortunately. But I can check it. Just a second. But Nahida gives you more. Yeah, Nahida gives you more because, like, yeah, she is like Dendro. She needs that elemental mastery. She's a crazy character. That's why I said, you guys, like, if you want, like, if you, let's say, it's Nahida is she's like great Archon actually. About Kazuha.
It's as good as done.
Yeah. Increases Kaidehara Kazuha own elemental mastery for, like, increases the elemental mastery of characters within the field by 200. So yeah, it's like within the field, and that field is like his burst, and his burst duration is 8 seconds. So it's not so like, it's not like Nahida, because Nahida's lasts for 15 seconds. Yeah, 15 seconds, you know. Alright guys, like it's okay, Kakarot. If you're an early player, don't farm flop for you reasonable. I'm saying is to not farm because of like is this your problem? Yes, you're right. It's mostly used on yes, one, you're right. Correct. My friend told me the Flower of Paradise Lost is not worth farming. You don't need to farm it. I mean, like, I just like, you know guys, you don't need to farm Flower of Paradise Lost. You just can use Strongbox and create it. You don't need to farm it. That's it. So that's, you can just create them. That's it. From the trash artifacts. But just keep that in mind, it's for Hyperbloom, it's the best set. So yeah, if you, let's say, Gorov, if you want to deal more damage, go for Flower of Paradise Lost, that's it. Gilded Dreams is the way, you can use it, actually. You can use Tupis, by the way. It's also, like, acceptable, why not? It's also legit build, I would say. Alright guys, like, yeah, I'm sorry, but it's a little bit late, so I'm about to finish. Alright, enjoy it. So yeah, I'm about to finish the stream, but I will be online tomorrow, so yeah, feel free to join, guys. Alright, thanks for joining once again, and bye-bye, guys.
But still, I hope that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own and leave the sandstorms behind for a better life.
Will make it better.
It's been getting quite busy recently.